got to chase that all-time top try scorer record, and just have fun with it, and just be unapologetically myself, my personality, and just keep helping the young ones that are coming through to give them something to look forward to.
That is Christian Wade after those 3 years with the Buffalo Bills in the NFL, now back in English Rugby Union with Gloucester. My thanks as well to Nesta McGregor. Before we go, some very sad news reaching us at the BBC. Anti-racism activist and Kick It Out founder Lord Ousley has died at the age of 79. Herman Ousley founded Kick It Out, then called Let's Kick Racism Out of Football in 1993, chairing the charity for 25 years. He was a guest many times on BBC outlets looking to eradicate racism from not just the pitch, but also from the stands. He sat in Britain's House of Lords until his retirement in 2019. He also serves the Chief Executive for the Race Equality Commission. Kick It Out has been paying tribute to their founder, saying Lord Ousley was a titan in tackling discrimination in football. And the English FA has called him a trailblazer. Having the original vision for Kick It Out, he played a hugely inspirational role in tackling discrimination across our game. More on his life on the BBC Sport website. That is it from today's programme. Join Lee James at the same time tomorrow.
Sport Today is a BBC Sport production for the BBC World Service.
KLAS FM just presented the BBC Sports Today. It was sponsored by Anybet. Your best bet reminds you to bet responsibly. And Hawkeye Electronic Security, securing what matters most. This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
At Omega Radio, we believe in delivering top-notch service with unbeatable value. Our sales and marketing team are ready and willing to get you the best deals on radio advertising. Whether you're reaching listeners in Jamaica, the USA, or the UK, we've got competitive rates that fit your budget. Why wait? Take advantage of our affordable deals today. Email us at omega.marketingsales2023@gmail.com. or send us a WhatsApp to 876-887-0800. Omega Radio, where service is what we do best. A member of the Omega Church Broadcasting Network.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Decks, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right. For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE Online Trading.
Blessings. Have you been blessed by the Real Talk Show with Bishop Manning? Well, you can listen to the Real Talk Show Mondays to Fridays, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the Omega Radio app. Just go to your app store and look for Omega Radio, or listen live on the Omega Church Broadcasting Network website. That's www.omegachurchradio.com. You can also watch on Facebook at Omega Church. On YouTube, you can watch the live church service at Omega Church or Omega Radio. You can also call us at 876-319-1148 or 876-613-9129. The toll-free number is 877-494-0253. That was a paid advertisement by Omega Radio.
BMUL Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Haglapa Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandiville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BMUL Auto is 1 p.m.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at OmegaKLAS.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations. And welcome to the Sports Desk. The name is Orville. Zidane is somewhere around and should be dropping in pretty soon. Can I start with a little quick? Well, I must tell you that I've tracked down Mr. Garwood. And Mr. Garwood is, of course, a dental principal. And he has agreed that he will talk. We're trying to get him as we speak. Just keep trying, Ostar. And he will come on. But in the meantime, we're looking at where the West Indies Cricket Board awarded some historic contracts. Players, I think for the first time, have been contracted for more than a 1 year period. They call it multi-year. So, interesting enough. Interesting. I'll get you the story. 15 senior men's players have been contracted. 6 of those players being offered multi-year contracts based on their performances. I had the story a while ago, but I don't know where it gone. But I'll tell you who are the ones given multi-year contracts, you could call it, and who are the other ones. Zidane drops in. How are you, sir?
Not too bad here. Good afternoon to you and good afternoon to you.
All right. Oscar, you have him now. All right, so we promised that we'd get Mr. Anthony Garwood of Dintil, and we have finally managed to catch up with him. Mr. Garwood, how are you, sir?
I am doing fine, sir.
All right, so Orville Higgins here, as you know. My co-host is Zidane. He's in the studio with us as
well. Okay.
All right.
Good afternoon, Zidane.
Good afternoon, Mr. Garwood.
Let me just ask you the first one off the bat, Sir Garwood. Based on your own summation of things, what took place? Because we've been getting different reports of what took place on that fateful afternoon when your school took on McGrath. I know you would have gathered reports, you would have talked to the people involved. What happened from your perspective?
All right, so good afternoon, listeners, as well. The game between McGrath and Dintil on the 21st of September. The game ended 1-1. After the game ended. Hello?
Yeah, man, we're listening.
After the game ended, there was an altercation between a player and the referee. You hearing me now?
Yeah, yes, man, we're hearing straight now. Let's keep going. Yeah.
No, I'm getting a feedback. On my side.
See if you could ignore it and keep going.
Yeah, so based on the reports that I get from my team, I wasn't present at the game.
Yeah.
The game ended. I watched the video that was on social media. I met with my student athletes on Monday. After we met, we met with the coaching staff as well. Made a report to my board of directors, who are in full support of all we do here. And we made some decisions based on the conduct of the young men.
All right. No. First, we had heard that the youngsters were suspended for 5 days.
One youngster was suspended for 5 days.
And the other two? What?
The other one was suspended for 3 days because he showed misconduct in the game, after the game.
Right.
And the third suspension was not necessarily game related, but it has to do with an interference or altercation with a coaching staff and the player.
He's also a player as well. Okay. All right. So initially we heard that certainly the one that is creating more of the public discussion, Malik White, was suspended for 5 days. But then we understand, based on what we would have heard from his mother, that the school now wants to part ways with him permanently. What's the situation?
I think it is part of the story his mother would have told you.
Yes.
I have been having consultation with the mother from the incident occurred.
Mm-hmm.
So, to the extent where we still wanted to give support to Malik while he was on suspension. So, some past students, I was in dialogue to make a house visit on the Sunday with some past students who wanted to give support in terms of moral support to Malik. So that was how the conversation started.
Right.
Now, Orville, let me just put things in context. What she told you was as part of it. We were looking on a solution for Malik.
Mm-hmm.
So when Malik came back on Wednesday night, while he was on suspension, we allowed him to come back Wednesday night in order for us to travel to the ISA meeting together for the hearing at 9. And he said he would not reach his home to ISA by 9 o'clock.
So the hearing would be the next Thursday morning?
The next Thursday morning. So he said to me on Monday afternoon that, sir, I won't be able to make it to ISA for 9 o'clock. So I said, okay, Malik, let's work out something.
Mm-hmm.
You come in on Wednesday night and you travel with the team to ISA. And he was okay with that.
Okay.
When Malik came Wednesday night, there was another conflict Wednesday night.
Oh.
So with that conflict now, he would have lost his position on the dorm. I would have breached the dorm rules.
Oh, so you're prepared to take him. You're prepared to take him back after the suspension, but when the throwing incident occurred, that's when they basically said
he would now have to travel. Now, when I was talking to his mother, she usually lives in St. Anne. So when Malik was sent from the dorm last year, he would travel from St. Anne to Dinfield, which would be an easy run, 3 buses. But now she's in Anatolia. So the discussion was, how is he going to leave from Anatolia to come to Dinfield each day?
Yes.
So that was what we are looking at, the best interest for Malik. Because he would not be able to travel from Anatolia to Dinfield each day and reach on time.
Okay, so let me see if I can get it right, Sir Gab.
Yeah.
Wednesday night, you asked him to come to the dorm to travel with you to the disciplinary hearing the Thursday morning.
Yes, I want to go with it. Because they were traveling with me.
Right. But Wednesday night when he came in, there was an altercation.
Yes.
Can you without getting into the gory details?
We have to protect our Malik as well.
All right.
But there was an altercation that would have breached the dorm rules.
Okay, so remember initially you said you were suspending him. Is it after that?
Yeah, he was on suspension.
Yeah, is it after that incident you and the board decided that you will ask his mother to take him out of the school? If that's where you want us to put him?
No. Listen, Orville. I asked the mother, in terms of living in the Anatolia now, so would he reach to school at the Dinfield day?
In other words, he couldn't live on the dorm again.
Is that for him to be engaged in school, it could be wise that he find a school close to where he lives in Anatolia.
Because he would no longer be able to stay on the dormitory based on
the dorm.
what
on the
happened on
dorm,
Wednesday night.
yes.
All right, now I get you. So let me ask you this now, Mr. Gar.
You get.
If she can afford to
Yes.
send him to school from Anata Bay, will he be accepted at
Yes.
Dentil Technical High School?
He's supposed to come back to school from Tuesday. I didn't get the mother. The mother didn't take him in Tuesday. I called the mother on Wednesday, yesterday. I got her, and she's supposed to take him in tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Because we haven't discussed the next incident as yet. So
What?
that incident now will go to the personnel committee of the board, and that is where the decision will be made.
What next incident is this?
Yeah, the Wednesday night incident.
The same Wednesday night incident.
We have to protect our. We have to protect.
No man, I was
our
just
students.
wanting to
Wednesday
know
night
if it's the
incident.
same Wednesday
It was
night
not
incident.
so. It was just an incident that would have breached the dorm rules.
Okay. So what you're telling us is that he's not expelled from school, but he's just expelled from the dorm.
No, he's not. He's not expelled from Dentil.
Oh, that's why I like get to the meat of things in a people.
I understand, Orville, and I agree with you.
Yeah, man, because that's why I'm telling people. I'm saying I don't want to hear from the whole part of people. So the principal of Dentil is saying the guy has not been expelled. What has happened is that he's been removed from the dorm for breach of dorm rules. So if he can travel,
yeah,
he's good.
For until what the personnel committee says. So the matter will be referred to the personnel committee when the mother comes in tomorrow to say this is the offense. It will be referred to the personnel committee, and that the personnel committee will make the recommendation to the board.
So that Wednesday night incident,
me as a principal cannot expel a child by myself.
Oh, so that Wednesday night, that Wednesday night altercation, he has no ruling is made as to what to do with him yet, except that he's off the dorm.
No.
But the punishment could get
Yes,
worse.
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. Garwood, I have to ask you this because many persons was asking. The player who you suspended for 3 days, this is a prominent player now.
Yes.
He was kicked out of the competition entirely by Issa. So the question is on the road that why was this player kicked out of the competition by Issa but only got a 3-day suspension by Dentil Technical?
Go again. I break out a while ago.
Can I call the player's name if you make it easier for you?
Hello?
He's not hearing me.
No.
Yeah, that's not a problem. You can do that. I won't.
All right.
You can,
Mr. Hutchinson. Mr. Hutchinson was suspended for 3 days. And it said waiting on Issa hearing as well. And then he was kicked out by Issa, similar to Malik White. So the question is, why was he only suspended by Dentil, but it was so bad that he was kicked out of the competition by Issa?
I don't think I get the question clearly.
Yeah, Mr.
So you're saying
Zidane asking you this
Hutchinson
question.
got 3
Yeah,
days.
Hutchinson only got 3 days from Dentil while you await the Issa
Yes.
hearing. While from you said Malik will be kicked out without hearing from Issa, but Issa also kicked out Hutchinson. It was that bad.
No, because because when we watch the video evidence and we spoke to them, Malik actually shoved the referee based on the video evidence that we saw. Hutchinson did not get a chance to reach to the referee. Pardon me?
We're listening, man.
So he was actually charging at the referee. Orville, I don't know which it's you there that Orville.
We're hearing you, man.
We're hearing you
now. So continue.
So based on the video evidence that is in the social media space, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We didn't have evidence that he hit the referee. And as the referee report state that he was hit by number 30. We haven't seen any evidence of that.
But I saw on the video.
However, we saw where Malik shoved the referee in his chest.
Yes.
I saw that. So based on that evidence, we said you actually hit the referee. Therefore, this must be a little more more
Yes.
punishment than a 3 day.
Understandable. Who was the player who took off his shirt in the video?
Number 13.
That's Malik.
That's Hutchinson. Yeah. No. Number 5. Malik is number 5.
So Hutchinson was the one that I think you should take another
Took
look.
off his shirt.
I think you should take another look at that
But
video.
based on what we're seeing, Mr. Garwood, the one who took off his shirt
Did swing a hand right
did appear to swing a hand at the referee.
Oh, we didn't see that. We saw Mr. Grant holding him. He got away. He held him back, and he got away again. And then Mr. Grant took away the player, took away the referee after that.
Hold the line, Mr. Garwood. This is interesting. We're talking to the Dintel principal. We're coming back right now.
Looking to add a touch of elegance to your room? The Lighting World by Fosrich is having a massive lighting blowout sale. Get your wall lamps, chandeliers, ceiling lamps, fans, and more at amazingly low prices. Sale begins Sunday, September 29, with up to 50% off selected items. It's the Fosrich Lighting Blowout Sale, September 29. Shop and save only at Fosrich. Open Sundays.
At Omega Radio, we believe in delivering top-notch service with unbeatable value. Our sales and marketing team are ready and willing to get you the best deals on radio advertising. Whether you're reaching listeners in Jamaica, the USA, or the UK, we've got competitive rates that fit your budget. Why wait? Take advantage of our affordable deals today. Email us at omega.marketingsales2023@gmail.com. or send us a WhatsApp to 876-887-0800. Omega Radio, where service is what we do best. A member of the Omega Church Broadcasting Network.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're talking to Mr. Anthony Garwood, the principal of Dintel. So you're saying, Mr. Garwood, as far as the Dintel management is aware, the referee was not hit outside of what Malik, that shove from Malik?
No. That's from our evidence, that's what we saw, and we dealt with what we saw.
But based on what, unless you and I are seeing separate videos, but the videos the video that I have seen clearly shows somebody coming behind the Malik and swinging at the referee.
Swinging at the referee?
Yes, and then the referee's report. What was the referee's report saying regarding that particular incident? Did the referee claim to be hit?
Or was he only
Yes, the referee spoke. The referee spoke in his report about it and a whole lot of other things that didn't go like that.
Oh.
Like what really happened.
You are saying that the referee's report doesn't, you are not convinced that the referee's report was correct?
I am sure of that, man. Sir.
All right, Mr. Garwood, let me ask you. You said, according to your report, and I'm sure you trust your management team, that Hutchinson did not strike the referee. Have you appealed the suspension of him being kicked out of the competition entirely, because obviously he doesn't deserve to be kicked out if he didn't hit the referee?
All right. Orville. It's as a school body, we don't condone that type of behavior.
Mm-hmm.
We don't. As a school, we are for discipline and rehabilitation. So we are not entertaining any form of indiscipline as relates to schoolboy sports or any indiscipline at all. We're a school for decency. So Hutchinson's behavior, based on the referee's report, I want this a decision is because it's a run competition. And ISA is the most organized competition in Jamaica. With the ISA run competition even better than national bodies.
Yeah.
So we accept the decision of ISA, and also we look on how do we move forward to rehabilitate these boys to show that we don't condone this type of behavior.
Okay.
It's sports or anywhere else.
Understandable. All right. So there was another player that you mentioned that was suspended as well. But ISA, I saw no mention of that player being named in the ISA report. But I saw Tyrese Go being hit with a 3-game ban by ISA when there was no suspension or anything from a dental standpoint. How do we what you say about that?
All right. So in the referee's report, and I'm going to read it. I read it, and you can probably check back the video now. The referee's report said the McGrath team official escorted us. No, he said I was rescued and pulled to brief safety by a team official. I'm reading word for word now from the referee's report. I was rescued and pulled to brief safety by a team official of Dintil, Wayne Grant, when more players started to surround me. That is what he writes in his report. But in the video, we show that when Mr. Grant moved the referee away to the right of the screen, the Dintil team went to the left.
Yeah.
The Dintil team went to the left.
Yeah, correct. That's what we saw in the video.
He also states that the McGrath team official then escorted us up to the schoolyard where we were still being trailed by Tyrese Go, number 10, and a group of his teammates.
Also,
that is what is in the referee's report.
Also, the referee report is singling out Mr. Go.
Mr. Go, number 10, he wrote it in his report.
Oh.
And he went on to say the gate at the schoolyard was shut in an attempt to keep the mob of players from entering. But Go and his fellow teammates kicked down the gate and ran at us. Orville, I went to the school myself to see which gate was kicked down. Because that is the referee report I read word for word. No gate was kicked down.
All right.
So I think ISA made a decision based on this.
Oh, and you made a decision based on what your management team told you and not what the referee told ISA. That's how you made your decision.
Yes.
Okay.
I made my decision based on what the management
all
team.
right.
And none of this with Tyrese Go was mentioned.
Fair enough.
Actually, Tyrese was the one that was reported that he had the 2 players at the bus changing. He was the one that had the 2 of them sitting with them and while they were changing at the bus.
I don't even know where to begin with this one. You're pointing out
some. I want to add to that. I want to add to that, doing Orville.
Yeah.
All right. The referee report went on to say we waited in a classroom for approximately 45 minutes until the police arrived and escorted us to Linstead bypass. So this is implying that the Dintil team had the referee locked in our classroom for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it so?
Yeah.
But the Dintil bus, school bus, passed the police going to the venue at Linstead bypass. That is like 15, 20 minutes from the venue.
I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, he's saying the Dintil bus had long gone with the players when the police came. So the players could not be holding him.
It's what I'm saying. When he wrote in his report that he was locked in a classroom until the police arrived, that is the bus left long before the police arrived.
Oh.
Understand?
To be fair to the referee,
he can say he felt
threatened, so he stayed in the room until he saw police. So he wouldn't have known that the Dintil bus had gone long ago, because he felt threatened.
But why would Orville? Why would he alone be there and the assistant referee left?
Oh,
it was him alone there.
Well, they didn't say that now.
Yeah, the assistant referee left him there.
So, Mr. Gow, did you talk to anybody officially at McGrath for them to give you their breakdown of what they saw?
Yes, sir.
And what were you?
Yes, I did. I wouldn't talk to you without doing my investigation.
He's not sure. They're 2 different voices. You know? There's 2 of us in here, but all the right questions are being asked.
Yes.
One more question. One of the claims that we heard is that the boys chased the referee to a classroom, and that is where he had to take cover. When we spoke to Malik, he said that that who they were chasing was a guy with a knife who happened to be running in the direction of the referee. Have you heard that story?
Yeah. Yes, he was in a gray shirt and a white cap. That's the description I get.
Oh, so they're
it had nothing to do with referee.
Oh, so somebody in a gray shirt and a white cap actually accosted the guys with a knife while they were changing at the team bus.
At the bus, yes.
And then rushed this person who ran in the direction of the referee, and they were after him in hot pursuit.
Yes. In addition to that, that is where Tyrese Bow got involved. Orville, that is where Bow got involved to get back the players to get on the bus.
The people who are running at this guy with a knife, have you identified who those are? Because if the man is running away from you, Mr. Gaw, then why were they chasing him, and what would have happened if they caught up with it?
And that is a discussion we had with the boys.
Yeah.
We had a long discussion with the boys to say, listen, this man even had the altercation with the assistant referee as well. In which my assistant coach held on to the man, accosted the man, and talked to the man and said, you can't make the situation worse.
Yes. So some people were saying that this was some people were saying that this is a mystery man.
Back into the bus.
Some people were saying that this is a mystery man that arrived from nowhere, and that Malik was embellishing that part. But you're saying that you have got other reports.
It is the same man that accosted the assistant referee.
With a knife
and it
as
is
well?
in the referee's report.
With a knife as well?
No, I'm saying it is in the referee's report. He mentioned about the same person that threatened to hit a colleague, the assistant referee.
Oh, it's the same individual.
No, but I don't understand. If he's against the Dintel players, then you would be thinking he was siding with the referee and the referee's team. Why would he be?
But he accosted the assistant referee.
When you say accosted, what do you mean?
So the referee report states that, however, we were greeted by a disgruntled supporter of Dintel at the classroom door who threatened to hit my colleague assistant referee.
Yeah, but clearly that couldn't be the person who Malik is talking about. If he's upset at the referees, then chances are he would be in league with Dintel.
Well, actually, it could be both.
But it could be just an ordinary person.
Yeah, man,
everybody.
It could be a McGrath supporter who didn't like some decisions, want the head of the ref, and then angry at Dintel as well.
Exactly.
No, that's unlikely.
Exactly.
That's unlikely for me, Mr. Garbo, that he would be upset with Dintel and upset with the referee at the same time. When it is Dintel clearly against the referee, that started the whole thing. He wouldn't be playing both like that, Mr. Principal.
I
see that Dintel, man.
Comment on that, Orville, because I don't want to even tell it as a McGrath supporter.
But if he's a McGrath supporter, why would he be up in arms against the referee?
The game ended 1-1 with a late goal from Dintel.
Yeah, and you blow off the game right after that. Because part of what we were hearing is that the Dintel youth them vexed that the game never prolonged the 6 minutes. So I don't see a McGrath supporter rushing the ref after the game.
Well, I don't see a Dintel supporter rushing Malik either.
Here you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I don't see a Dintel supporter rushing.
But as I said, it is an unfortunate situation.
But here's what I'm going to say to you now. We're going to move on. But here's what I'm saying to you now. As a referee, as a former referee yourself, clearly you believe that this referee's report was not accurate and borders on embellishing. To what end would a referee? It was
flawed with errors.
It was fraught with errors. Why would a referee of the noble profession that you once were make a report that were fraught with errors against your school?
I don't want to go into hearsay, Orville, but I'll just leave that alone. I don't know why you would do that, because refereeing is an important job.
Yes.
It is. You have some excellent referees in the system now.
Ah.
But again, we have a few that are thwarted.
I will go and leave it here now, sir.
Well, before we run,
Yeah.
Dintil played yesterday, right?
No, we played today.
You played today. And you're confident
Yeah,
that
we
you
were
will-
playing
you're
today,
confident that
actually.
the referees will come and ref the game.
Well, as I said, Sir has been working around the issue,
Yes.
and I think good sense will prevail.
Where is the game scheduled
I
to
think
play?
good sense will prevail, and the game will play.
Where is the game scheduled to play?
My game is at Tish of Gold.
All right, that is fine. When is your next home game?
Next home game is on Saturday.
All right. Have Issa spoken to you about the possibility of moving the game from over Dintil to somewhere else?
We are discussing it.
Okay. All right.
Sir Garwood, thanks for talking with us, my boss. I don't know. This changed the dynamics completely. Because I'm looking back at the video for you, and I'm not sure who threw the punch for you. You know? I'm not sure that the fellow without the shirt is the one.
But he ran in a direction to and got there.
He got close, but it looked like somebody hold him for you.
Well,
yes, they held him.
Yeah.
Somebody from behind the referee.
Somebody,
not Malik throw that punch.
A punch was thrown though.
Yeah.
But now it's looking like it's neither Malik nor the other, neither Shamir.
Yeah. Referee could not be sure because his back was turned to that person.
Yeah.
He was focusing on Malik. All right, Mr. Gar, thanks for joining us.
Mr. Gar,
and as I said, we apologize. The team did apologize to the football fraternity.
Yeah.
The sponsors, our past student, who are a strong past student. And I think this is a learning, a teaching moment for the boys to move on and display good sportsmanship going forward.
All right, Sir Gowdy, you and I will talk. I would love to see you somewhere tomorrow night. More than me want to talk to you, you know.
Okay, my brother. You'll see me tomorrow evening.
You'll see it. All right, cool. All right, so
All right.
here's the Dintil coach say. We don't know what I'm going to tomorrow night. The Dintil coach is likely to pass.
The Dintil principal.
What is about coach? The Dintil principal I got it. So no can, because this is opening up more questions and answers. But more to come. Right now, though, it's winner's edge. And then you can start call us 15 minutes or so after that. We'll take a break. We'll come in. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Tottenham striker Dominic Solanke has been named in Lee Carsley's England squad for this month's Nation League matches against Greece and Finland. It's the striker's first call-up since he earned his only cap as a substitute appearance against Brazil in 2017 during his time at Liverpool. Carsley said he's really close to being in the last squad, but got injured just before the selection. Aston Villa midfielder Morgan Rogers is absent despite his fine start to the season, while Manchester United defender Harry Maguire, Tottenham playmaker James Maddison, and Crystal Palace winger Izzy is also misses out. And that's your sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich financing.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926 Hawk. Conditions apply. It hurts if you don't check birds. Be excellent customer service. Our staff is knowledgeable and trustworthy. And we have a wide variety to supply society. And the price is right, yes, it's worth it. The solution to your auto parts needs to one-stop shop. And we deliver to. So if you can't come in, just ring up on WhatsApp. Or call and make your order. And remember, there's no other. So it hurts if you don't check birds. Somebody else, no need to say. It hurts if you don't check birds.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
Oh, mommy, the roof is leaking again. I just fixed the roof. Lord, deliver me from this problem now. This what I come out of the kick.
I'm a genie, man. Relax. I come for granted 3 wishes.
3 wishes? I just need one wish right now.
One wish.
I need this roof to be fixed.
Tropical Metal Products, man. The place for you. Call them at 876-765-9444. And them stock a wide variety of roofing and building solutions, man. So check them out, man. So you see I save your money so I can stay for dinner.
I never cook no genie food today.
Isratech Jamaica Limited offers a high-quality complement of unique and sustainable products and services, unparalleled anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America. Everything agriculture, water, energy, hardware, home, and garden. From engineering and design, manufacturing and supply of product, consultation, after-sales service to implementation and maintenance. Call us today at 876-603-3946. Isratech, master the elements.
It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. All right, time for Just Bet. How are you, Jesse Blake?
I'm very good. Good afternoon. How are you?
Boy, I'm I want to tell you, I just did an interview, or an interview was just done. That has me asking more questions than anything else. I don't know if you're listening to that interview with a dental princess.
That one missed me just a little bit. I was caught up in some international relations with what's happening globally at this time. There's so much happening.
Boy, when you're big, you're big. While you concentrate on international matters, me I concentrate. But you hear about the rush when some dental youth rush a referee.
Yeah.
And some get suspended.
Yeah, I'm hearing stuff like that. I don't know the whole story.
Well, basically, the principal is saying that the referee's report was fraught with errors. Some of the thing where the referee reporter said, I don't say a thing. But we leave it at that. We're going to
My word.
Laugh. And the principal happened to be a former referee. You can't make this up. Anyway, we could talk some winner's edge thing. Italians today eyes will restart Jesse with Inter Milan hosting Torino this Saturday. Should be pretty one-sided, but let me hear your take on it.
So you feel Torino has been playing pretty well so far this campaign. Orville Higgins. This is as a matter of fact, Inter Milan is 4th right now. Torino is having a wonderful season. They are actually level on points with Inter Milan, but Inter Milan, has a better goal difference. So Torino is now 5th in the Serie A table, and we're well into the start of the Serie A season. Good thing for Inter Milan, though, they got back Lautaro Martinez. He has been on a tear. He had a match-winning double against Udinese in their 3-2 victory last time out. And, of course, in Champions League action, it was a 4-0 rout of Serbian champions Red Star Belgrade. Inter Milan has been playing pretty well thus far. Let's get right into the odds because we have a lot to get to this afternoon.
Yeah.
Let's get right into the final result bet option for this game. Inter Milan is heavily favored to win at $1.30. Torino comes in at $8.54. The upset, the draw at odds of $5.33. Right into correct score betting we shall go. And for those who've never heard of this before, can you predict the score of a game? And that's the correct score at the end of regulation and stoppage time. It pays off very well for you. Do remember you can place a bet on any score line that you think is the correct score line for each and every football game. Now for Inter hosting Torino this Saturday morning, or make it this Saturday afternoon at 1:45 Jamaica time. There seems to be a little bit of interference coming through, by the way, but we'll power through. Inter Milan winning by a correct score of 2-1 would pay $4,250 in winnings with a $500 bet. Inter 3-1, $5,500 on offer with $500 worth. Inter 3-2, $15,500 on offer with a $500 bet. For Torino, correct score bets included. They win by a goal to nil. A $500 bet pays $10,500 in winning. Torino 2-1, $13,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Torino by make it 2-0 would pay $30,500 in winning. $400 bet. Wow, this is not going to be an easy one to call. However, I still like Inter at home to get through. 2-1 for me. $4,250 with a $500 bet. Still liking Inter at $1.30. Torino will give them a run, but still liking the defending champions to hold serve on home field in this encounter.
2-1 a sound bad. I'll work with 2-1 for Inter as well.
All right, we agree. First time out. Let's go.
Yeah, not bad at all. The other one we're looking at is in the EPL, where Aston Villa will welcome a Manchester United that is, you say hot and cool, or mostly cool? Since the start of this
mostly cool.
Mostly cool. Cool and cooler.
Well, you can't stand the Aston Villa feeling very hot right now after that.
No. I'm talking.
I'm
talking Manchester United.
German juggernaut Bayern Munich.
No,
United is definitely the colder of these two teams. Definitely. Let's get right into the odds. United fans, many United fans in Jamaica. So I don't need to remind you of the troubled waters in which the Red Devils find themselves in. Can they handle the heat? Can United at Villa Park? Well, they're not favored to do so Sunday morning at 8 a.m. because United is the underdog according to the Just Bet final result bet option at $2.83. Aston Villa, the favored team to win, $2.25. The draw, $3.66. Correct score betting allows you to maximize on your winning potential, folks. Take advantage of a number of correct score bets that you can place for Villa hosting Manchester United, including if it's a Villa 2-1, $4,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Villa 3-2, $10,500 on offer with $500 work. Villa 3-0, $13,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Can United upset the apple cart here? Take advantage of a number of correct score bets, including if United wins 2-1, a $500 bet pays $5,500 in winnings. United 3-1, $10,500 on offer with a $500 bet. United in a 5-goal thriller winning by 3-2 pays $13,000 on offer with $500 work. This one is surprisingly not that easy to call for me, Orville. Villa definitely playing the better in terms of the English Premier League and recent exploits in Europe as well. United have to find a way to win. It's going to be tough at Villa Park. Manchester United 3-1, $10,500 on offer with a $500 bet. United, the upset, $2.83 straight up.
Boy, after that performance by Aston Villa in the Champions League yesterday, where they got a favorable result against a juggernaut, I don't see Manchester going to Villa and winning. I probably can't see them losing. So I'm going with a 1-1 draw.
All right, that is a very educated guess there. I love that. 1-1 in this game, and that's a very good shout. Would pay $3,750 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, and the final one we'll be looking at is Spurs will be taking on Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton and Hove Albion will be the host. This one should be interesting. Let's hear your views on it.
Yeah, they split the games last time in the last season. On the Spurs of Tottenham on the road, but favored to win according to the just bet final result bet option at $2.20. Brighton come in $2.83. The draw at $3.80. Correct score bets you can place for this game include Spurs 2-1, $4,750 in winnings with a $500 wager. Spurs blanking Brighton 2-0, $8,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Spurs 4-2, $18,000 in winnings with a $500 effort. Now for Brighton and Hove Albion, correct score bets include if they win by 2-1, a $500 bet would pay $5,500 in winnings. Brighton 2-0. $10,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Do remember now, you can bet on a draw as a correct score bet. A 2-all draw in this game pays a decent $5,000 in winnings with a $500 bet. 2-all draw for me. $5,000 on offer with a $500 bet. A draw, $3.80 straight up.
I'm going with a draw as well, but I'm not seeing 4 goals. I'm actually seeing another 1-all draw. Difficult to separate these two teams. So while you go 2-2, I'm going 1-1. Yeah. Should be interesting.
Yeah, you're right. All right, a 1-all draw in this one. That's $2,875 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, boss, take us to the break.
Yeah, we have a lot to get to in a little bit of time. Let's start off with the ICC Women's T20 World Cup started this morning. Great games thus far, but do remember now, the West Indies play tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock against South Africa. Here are some of the betting options that you can take advantage of. Who will win the game? South Africa is favored to win at $1.60. The West Indies at $2.25. You can actually place a bet on the most fours. Who will hit the most fours in the game? Is it South Africa at $1.95? Will the West Indies hit more fours in the game? They attract odds of $2.05. Who will have the highest opening partnership for this game? Will it be South Africa? Surprisingly, at $1.87, the West Indies are better favored to have the highest opening partnership at $1.65. Take advantage of all the bets that you can place for the ICC T20 Women's World Cup off to a flyer. Of course, the NFL Week 5 starts tonight. Atlanta Falcons will be hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield and company. Well, the bets that you can place on this one, quickly here, if I can just get to the winner, the favored team, the Atlanta Falcons at $1.68. Tampa Bay is the underdog at $2.25. Here's an easy one for you. Who will score the first touchdown, by the way? This is a very lucrative betting option for the NFL. Will it be Bijan Robinson at $5.80? Mike Evans, the veteran wide receiver for the Bucs at $8.50. Chris Godwin at $10. He has 3 touchdowns thus far. You can bet on so many other players. So many bets available for the NFL. And finally, a number of Europa League games being played this afternoon. Take advantage of all those bets that you can place. Manchester United, for example, in action this afternoon against Porto in Portugal. Porto favored to win $2.40. Manchester United at $2.66. So many sports to bet on and win big. Make it justbetja.com, supremegames.com, or the Supreme Games app, or one of our over 100 Just Bet locations island-wide. Get in the game and win some money. Of course, Orville, to you, your team, and the listeners from all of us at Just Bet, stay safe, enjoy the games, have a great weekend, and catch you next week.
All right, sir, just pick up yourself, and indeed, we'll catch you next week as well. With that, we take a break, and for the first time, for today's program, we'll engage our callers. 676-6968. That was the Just Bet Winner Z, sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a no Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. Safer, faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, feature in the line. Straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Ascent Super Center is the place to be. Regal Plaza Kingston and Linstead. We have it all. From linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Ascent Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Ascent Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so you would have heard a mouthful from man.
Yes,
Mr. Latry, process the interview then.
Yes. But you know what? A lot of persons, all right, the person who, because I wasn't at the game.
Yeah.
But once the brawl started, I got the information immediately because I was doing another game.
Yeah.
And the person was giving me that's my source, credible source. And he's saying that referees are load. I don't know what they mean when they call somebody a load.
Me know.
I left after the police came. They even blocked the car. That's his car. And the students were gone about 30 minutes before the police came. And when the police came, the referees was outside sitting in the car trunk and writing some stuff up.
So the referee was not.
So the referee was not hiding away until the police came. So this person is collaborating the principal's report that he got. Because the principal admitted that he wasn't there, so he got the report.
Yeah.
I'm a trust that man. God, the man not defend that. So the man not defend the didn't tell boy them. But he was there, and the man is some sort of. I mean, I call him some sort of a media man. So media man, them see them mix up there. Them not leaving till it done. So he was there right through Orville. So the referee. But Bull told us about this referee, But Bull is a coach. I want to pull us to give him a hard time because Bull is a coach.
Better use it. But go to the first one. 6766968. Who's the first one? Hello. Turn on the radio. Oh, that was mercy. I'm trying to stay calm. Give me our next line. Give me our next line there, Star.
Remember, when you come on, you're coming straight through to us, listeners. So just turn off the radio once the phone is answered.
All right, do we try next one? Hello. All right, but get rid of the line. That person.
Yeah.
Never read
that. Yeah. 67669.
Yeah.
68.
6766968.
Hey, the only person, two person left. Unless I don't think the striking is a big issue.
Let's say if let me process the interview. But we could take the first one. Hello.
All right. What you want us to do, Asta? Read some messages? All right. Asta, read some WhatsApp text messages.
The line I drop again?
No, man, I don't think so.
Oh, all right. So make we go to the text. All right.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Afternoon, gentlemen. Brilliant work from both of you with the inconclusive evidence. Why can't Issa and the school cannot allow good sense to prevail? I'm not condoning the kids. Notice I said kids and their behavior, but to throw them out cannot be the solution. This is a reflection of our society, and it shows that we have so much to fix as a collective group. These kids, like many others, need a good, solid intervention. Elite Texter, keep up the masterclass work.
Yeah, I want to help the listeners with something. I hope they realize. If they're not, I'm going to help you. Mr. Garwood has taken himself out of whether the youngster is going to get expelled or not. He's saying, I can't expel anybody. He's basically saying it's a board decision.
The principal can
No, what
the principal is very influential.
No, he's the main guy. He's the one running the schools that on a day-to-day basis. But Mr. Garwood is saying, listen, I alone can't expel anybody, So we got to.
Mr. Garwood will be at Brambles tomorrow night. We don't come on to talk. It's him says, I mean, he does I do it for my reputation. You know me, it's a reputation, man. But there's so many about this whole thing that me confuse, Why would the youngster knowing say the pan chalk line? The principal call you back at the school the Wednesday.
Sleep so you can be
early. So you can sleep to go to the disciplinary meeting the Thursday. Are you keep up something that same Wednesday night? Lord, that is mercy.
Remember if somebody see man say, yeah, you got to make you get loose.
But tell me, I run away from trouble, man. If I mean. How is it now? 6766968. We go back online. Hello.
Yes, Orville. Gunners from Linstead, man.
Gunners, where yes?
Where I say Gunners from Linstead?
Yeah, guys, man. You remember me call you yesterday, man, and I tell you, say, boy, the man, them outfit didn't tell you, they think if they think it's a joke. You hear the principal say now? The referee report, and nothing like a go on, brother.
No, well, remember the principal wasn't there though. So he's just reporting what was reported to him.
Yeah, but someone said the report where the referee right, and it's contrary to the game of go on, brother.
Were you at the game?
So, yeah, of course. Well, yeah.
Oh, then tell us where you see them, man. You know more likely to tell us what go on than the principal.
Huh?
You are more likely to give us information as to what took place more than even the principal, since you were there.
Remember me tell you yesterday na Orville. Me tell you as the game finished, me cut.
Okay.
Because a whole lot of traffic was there. Remember I tell you that yesterday. But me turn back when me see the little altercation and go on. But I'm going to tell you that me see the number 13 take off his shirt and I wheel it and I run towards where I go on. And I leave same time. So I could never give a full report of what go on.
All right.
But the only thing I can tell you, say, the people them in the surrounding them not like the thing none at all. It starts from referee. Remember everything I tell you about the female referee. Remember me have a conversation.
Yeah, me hear you. I don't know what evidence you have, but I hear you.
Well, the referees, so it was easy for the referees. Well, you know, let me not say.
Some interesting things coming out. Because the principal is telling us that the referee said that some gate was broken down for them to come to work. And when he went up to McGrath, there was no evidence.
The man do everything and tell every life to get it at the bar. Not Tyrese, because him is a check. And everybody know that. You understand me? I don't know why the man need decide. I don't know why. We can't tell what make the man need decide. I like to say we not a long time this thing.
No man, we know have a real good chance. We had. Let me use the word had.
Every season we have this and every season we have
hey,
a good chance.
remember, but hold on, my boss man. Remember, I have Dintil among my top 3 favorites before the start of the season. Remember, you were beat in the semifinals last year to the Champions Cup winner, which is Glenmere. You lost 2-0. Now, this youngster who is a quality defender was added. You brought back Hutchinson, experience. Go is back. Affleck is back. Brother, Carnan College, who has been dominating, is not as good as they were before. This year was another really, really good chance for Dinty. I don't think we could have win last year, even though we get to the semifinal. But this year now, when you retained so many of your players from last year and added Malik, who was there last year but didn't play a lot. You don't have a big side this year, so it's an opportunity to like it gone now. I'm not sure if we can recover from this.
No,
you think we can?
No, remember me, I tell Orville, say, I was in Sudan. I tell Orville, say, Tyrese go. All I'm going to miss the tree group game.
Yes.
And when you come up with second round, trust me, business as usual.
Yes.
It's just a black monkey we have power back. When you reach something named final, as a different kettle of fish. I don't know why. But when
You think you have a suitable replacement for Malik? You think so?
No.
That is the issue.
No. But
yeah, man. We're on the break. You're holding or you're running? You're holding?
Yeah, we can hold.
Yeah, man. Hold the line. We're coming.
Yeah.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
At Omega Radio, we believe in delivering top-notch service with unbeatable value. Our advertising. Whether you're reaching listeners in Jamaica, the USA, or the UK, we've got competitive rates that fit your budget. Why wait? Take advantage of our affordable deals today. Email us at omega.marketingsales2023@gmail.com or send us a WhatsApp to 876-887-0800. Omega Radio, where service is what we do best. A member of the Omega Church Broadcasting Network.
Blessings. Have you been blessed by the Real Talk Show with Bishop Manning? Well, you can listen to the Real Talk Show Mondays to Fridays, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the Omega Radio app. Just go to your app store and look for Omega Radio or listen live on the Omega Church Broadcasting Network website. That's www.omegachurchradio.com. You can also watch on Facebook at Omega Church. On YouTube, you can watch the live church service at Omega Church or Omega Radio. You can also call us at 876-319-1148 or 876-613-9129. The toll-free number is 877-494-0253. That was a paid advertisement by Omega Radio.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, what is it again?
Linstead. Gunners from
Yeah, man. Me not think you look at suspension of one. The cheap lads. You know we can't get past around now. You know, semi-final is a must.
Yeah, my concern is about now in defense with Malik.
Defense.
Yeah, we already know you were okay up front. You brought back a 2 lead goal scorers from last year.
If you lose a man like that, then all the question I ask. But let's see how well we can answer the question.
All right.
Yeah, man. So.
All right, Gunners from Linstead. Big up yourself, sir.
Yeah, man.
All right. We take the music now, Astar. Musical selection. The first one for the day. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. And this one is from Positive featuring DJ Nicholas. It's called Rock of My Life. All right, so that's positive, and it also features DJ Nicholas. It's called Rock of My Life, and that was our first segment. 676-6968. We move on, Asta. All right, so you can all re-engage. 67669.
Asta, is the YouTube channel okay if somebody's calling that you're not hearing anything on the YouTube and they listen from YouTube on a daily basis? So check to see if the audio is good.
Yeah. 6766968. Those are the numbers.
I know, didn't you, place Macron? When he said the next one, return. But the referees, remember, I don't know if you spoke. No, because nobody has spoken to Mr. Wellington. When a referee you don't want to appreciate any case. That's why I asked. Why? They're concerned about the safety. Oh, so when they spoke with Issa Saturday morning before this, I was told that they brought up safety issue. They spoke about incident at Malta where they spoke about going to that venue. They said, we can work out. And the final one was why is it competition?
Let's go back online. Hello.
Hello. You're on. Are you ready? It sounded okay when I was driving to the yeah, it was. Pastor, what do we? Hello, we're not hearing anybody. Line is dead. All right, here you go. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah.
How the care is?
Well, this is Billy Watt. Billy Watt.
I hope. But can I ask you long Zidane.
Yes, sir.
Some time ago, you were on this program saying Leon Bailey. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think your name is a world class player, but if you did not say that correctly, did you say he's a world class player? Hello?
That was some time ago.
Okay, so you did say it. Okay.
Yeah.
And you also said he's the best player to have ever proposed to Jamaica to ever play for Jamaica.
Play for Jamaica. Yeah.
Yeah. And you said he's better than Walter Boyd by far. Do you still hold on to those opinions though?
The last one you mentioned, what did you say?
Huh?
One in the heart.
So you still hold on to the opinion that he's better than Walter
Leon
Boyd by
Bailey
far?
is so much better than Walter Boyd.
Okay. All right. Fine. Okay.
The world class one.
I watched a game yesterday. I never Real Madrid is the team I mean supporting a champion.
You watched one game.
And watch the I bother watch the Real Madrid game, because I wanted to. People will tell me when we talk about him. People tell me, you know what, in a club football, you know what? When you Jamaica, somebody says, all right, watch other club football, but we watch Champions League for years now. Champions League is the foreign club football in the country, right? So I decided, I watch Real Madrid game, watch the game. When him come on, I was 27 minutes, I was serious over to say, yeah, I'm going to see where me and me. Well, guess what I see? I'm still a what? Because I mean, not to get things wrong for radio, like get numbers mixed up, and anything there. Right? So me, I wonder if me say the coach double sub it.
So
me, I want to know, say, if that you say he's a world class player, he's just an ordinary player. I am contending that can't happen to no ordinary player unless he's injured. I'm never further. Man City coach would not put on Khadija Shah on the field of Man City and then take her off back unless it's injury.
What does that have to do with it?
Or she have an injury and it's hurt.
Yeah, but I didn't see the game. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he's injured. I don't know what.
All right, well, if you doubt me, he played Thursday minutes.
No, I saw the reports, but I'm saying I don't know if he was injured. I don't know what happened.
So you play under something. Yeah. If you did not play under 15, and get a double sub, that's how we call Jamaica.
What does that have to do with how good you are as a player?
No man, you can't that good. You can't be in a world class player. I don't think they're down to world class players.
So what if I show you games where he was brilliant and scored against Stars? He was brilliant and scored against Stars.
All right, let me respond to that. Let me respond to that. Let me respond to that.
You're not done yet. Some more.
Sorry. Okay, yeah.
Where he was brilliant and scored against Manchester United. What if I show you games where he was? What if I show you a team where he was named in the team of the season for?
All right. What if I respond to that now?
What if I tell you about all of that? Just
so one. Respond to that now. What you say?
Does a double substitution eliminate all of what was done? Is that what you're saying?
So let me respond when you say you can show me things when he was good. Let me respond to that. Can I?
Yeah.
My response to that is, if a clock is not working and it stays on the wall, first of all, when it's not working, it gives the correct time twice every 24 hours. And if it stays on the wall for a 24-month period and give the correct time twice every 24 hours, it will have given the correct time about 600 times or more, and it's not working.
Well, that's 600 more times at the top level that Walter Boy did not do.
Hold
on, no, my time. You can't listen up.
Hey, your shot.
No, it's not because Leon Gillick is playing in the Champions League again. Walter Boyd went to a third division team in England and was rubbish. Yes. I would say, hold on, let me pass. You're not wearing this. You don't know where I would probably with double substitute every Champions League. If you play Champions League, as opposed to struggle to make a third division.
Look here, I don't know when to live down this ignominy, you know.
But who you hype up, who you criticize a man with good enough. But as a matter of fact, he was one of the best players. Hold on now. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. This man was one of the best players who helped the team to get back to the Champions League for the first time. You are disrespect that man, but you are hyper man. We struggle to make an impression in this third.
No, you know how I him, you know.
Yes, I mentioned Walter.
No, you know him.
Walter, you cannot play football, the boss. Forget about Leon. Walter, what are you doing? Yeah, what do I do? Yes, I'm here.
Orville, I'm going to be short and go on, but you know.
No, man, I prefer
this man shout and go on in there. You know, it's such a nerve.
No, you're being an idiot. Sometimes when people sound like idiot, we shout as well. I prefer the nerve. I prefer the shout.
We can't talk Zidane.
Hold the line. I criticize Leon Bailey for hyping a man. We couldn't even make a 30. That's why I'm show. We take a break.
Elegance to your room? The lighting world by Phosphate is having a massive lighting blowout sale. Get your wall lamps, chandeliers, ceiling lamps, fans, and more at amazingly low prices. Sale begins Sunday, September 29 with up to 50% off selected items. It's the Phosphate lighting blowout sale. September 29. Shop and save only at Phosphate. Open Sundays.
Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Center Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
Need to pay your property tax, motor vehicle certificate, a fitness fee, or a traffic ticket? No need to join the line. Go online. Service at your fingertips 24/7. That's right. All these services and more are available online at jamaicatax.gov.jm. Fast, convenient, secure. Visit the How To tab on our website or call 888 Tax Help for details. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.
below average. All right.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, man, we hear you.
Okay, so Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, Mr. Zidane, I hear it.
Yes.
You hearing me?
Somebody saying
You
Liam.
know what?
The coach said Liam. Hold on, somebody saying the coach said Liam. That's right.
The coach said that.
Yeah, you're saying that would have been.
No. He's injured, you know.
Yes.
But me not think him injured. When the camera showing close up.
No. You know
I
why?
realize that he's
You know why you are. Because
you want to hear anything at all from me?
no, I don't want to hear think about Liam because obviously.
All right, you don't want to hear everything. All
No.
right,
I want to hear the facts and you give your opinion. I don't want to hear what you think if he's injured or not.
Anything you don't want to hear everything.
No, I'm talking about whether he was injured or not.
Yeah, because just sound stupid.
No, I'm saying you're not a doctor, so I don't want to hear your thoughts on whether Liam was injured yesterday or not.
Okay,
because we're not there.
Okay,
yes.
Fine.
Yes.
Let me move from that. Good. Let me tell you. Him played 23 minutes, I think. In come on, 27 minutes, I didn't get substituted. Me, I said, in that 33 minutes, right, the coach now say nothing. We're impressive enough to make the players stay upon the field. That me, I said. And Walter White, I've never heard of Walter White. I know me not speak. Walter White getting double African stars, what they mean by
But he has never played at that level. He has never played at that level. Give me a shot. I'm not going to get it today. Walter White.
No, I'm not going to call it up because
Give me a shot. Obviously, you have. And all I'm saying is that.
I mean, I can't tell you, I can't choose when I'm in my mind.
Listen to the point.
I was never like it when you say that.
Listen to the point. I can't allow you.
All right, why not argue?
You take Walter White, Zidane, what I'm not getting involved with that discussion.
No. The thing is that you're saying is by far
let me make a point. The point I'm making is that the point I'm making is that I don't think any one game can be used to determine how good or how bad a player's career is. So merely to point out that he was double C.
Do you think he is a world class player? Yes.
Define world class. I could work on a definition.
Whatever is your definition of world class, do you believe he's a world class player? Whatever your definition is.
No.
Okay. Do you believe he's the best player to have ever played for Jamaica?
I don't say everybody will play for Jamaica.
All right. Of all the persons that you have seen, do you believe that he's the best player to have ever played for Jamaica? That all of you have seen.
Playing for Jamaica or playing?
Playing for Jamaica. That's what he said.
That's not what I said. I know what the question is asked, but you know real. It's not about whether he plays well for them. Is he the best player I've ever seen? Yeah, and my answer to that is yes. My answer to that is no. I think that there were some players who were better than Liam, who may not necessarily be attacking. I believe like who may not necessarily be attacking players. Like who?
No, but why you pick attacking players?
No more. Why you interested? No more. You want me think he's a better footballer than Liam.
No, put the defenders tonight. Put from midfield up.
All right, because I would believe that would mean some of the defensive minded players them play. And just as good as them. But you're saying attacking minded players. I think he would be among them, but I wouldn't automatically.
Zidane is one of the best players to have ever represented Jamaica. Zidane, you know, is a man who can't judge Pele because he never see him, you know. But it's by the fact that Zidane never see some wholly for other players.
Then the man eliminated the people just never see them.
But you say from time began.
Do I have to add what I've seen in the past? If it's automatic that you know my comments on people who are not. So you want me to add, or you are basic sports student and you need to add every time that is happening right from you. Right, yeah. Here's where I would. Who's them person for the man? What's wrong with this madman? Watch the game on the weekend. That's why you read it ordinarily. You know what? Yeah, you know. Women's Champions League. Yeah. You don't know. So you know what? You know what? I'm watching football. I'm watching football.
It's not true. You say you don't watch it, you don't know anything.
I don't know asking.
But
I don't know asking.
you're saying you watch it.
Below average. We sound like that.
You actually don't watch it.
You should have.
We're not quarreling. That's I'm saying. That's a story of
Hold on.
We're not quarreling.
I'm saying you shouldn't be making that.
Because watch the football.
That's you should be able. You should make that judgment.
What is the judgment that I'm making, Orville? What is the judgment?
In other words, any argument for or against the under cannot be made on the basis of a game.
Even the best player who have ever
And how does that? And how what that place
Yes,
change anything?
No.
Based on what?
Below average. All I'm saying is that
It's our mistake.
in disputing that you can't choose one game. What about the other? What about the other Champions League game that he does well in? That may try hard.
Yes,
let me end it. The only one watching him play for Jamaica and we watch it yesterday when him play.
So yesterday was the only Champions League game you watched with him.
What?
Was yesterday the only Champions League game?
Yes.
Was it the only club game you ever seen with him?
No, but before champion.
Let me say something. That's what we are showing.
No, but below average. No. Me here answer that a while. We have to different thing. I am saying that. No, but below average. Listen to the logic of me.
Before me start show,
but look how long he has to stop and me can't stop all now.
Me, I say, if he didn't even play bad yesterday, right? He wouldn't even call it up. Why me calling it? Because the man get that double.
So you're saying that nobody.
You're
saying that nobody who is double sub can be better than one.
If he's not injured.
So you're confused.
And
That hold on. You're hold on. I kind of want the argument. Me like get to the root. Hold on.
You don't get to the root.
You are saying that once
the argument is that if it is as good as us, you want to make it more.
The root of the argument is that you take it personally.
The root of the argument that you never say that hang up now. Before that hang up now. You see when the coach did say he was not there playing. The coach is on to something.
The fact that this coach just come at the end, you're very upset about it, right?
Yeah. You don't care.
Yeah, but you're
not here. No.
If you really shot for the Jamaican, if he was in, as a man, you laugh.
You know so this podcast that he did, the people that criticize him heavily fast. He has to say some of my acquaintances that capacity. That's how I'm saying.
We're not talking about that. We don't care about that.
I'm not upset about it.
If you're upset about it,
and you know, some of the kind of man, if you upset me,
if you're upset about that man, do double stop.
All right. Below average. All I'm saying is that watching one champion and forming the conclusion because he was double stop here.
This is hold on, me make a statement about Leon B. I said Leon B. Put it on the dress. It was the few before they played a full champion. Why wouldn't know what champion is? It means that I don't need him to play champion. Best ever man to win a Jamaican. How would the Champions League prevent? Nobody is not playing champion. Below, water boy, man. That's a water when it. Water when not playing champion. So why does Leon Billy to do well in the champions? For below. Water when they play the Champions League. We don't understand why them people can't
where would you run? The ungoal. Playing. But
I don't just this multiple. No, but
remember me not.
Yeah, but you asked me this multiple.
You know, remember? It would be in the top 20. Top 20. Yeah. Jamaican player. He's not Jamaican. He would mean. I could call maybe 40 players who have done better.
No, you're right. I don't think I'm people for them opinion about.
No, it's not opinion.
So,
But
yeah.
here's where I put balance. I think in club football, Leon Beale would be top, wherever you are. I think Baby Gardner, but not a lot of people would have had that opportunity.
Leon Baby Gardner wouldn't be up there.
But here's where I split it. If I combine club career and national and international career, I'd have Baby Gardner ahead of Leon. If I'm talking about club football, I would think Leon Beale.
Wow, but the argument, I made this argument like 3-4 years ago. It was when Leon Beale came like it was never a jump.
So where would you have him now?
Well, it was never a jump playing for Jamaica.
No. But I'm looking at combine club footballer. But I'm saying
obviously has been very inconsistent for Jamaica.
So would you reassess your
no, because it was never about what he's done for Jamaica.
No. But if you combine, that's what I'm saying. Combining club career. What grade
because over both. Because the English Premier League, for example, when they play Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, those games are far higher than when they play Antigua, Costa Rica. No. So I have to give more marks for that. So when you combine both, they'll be the same for sure. One big part. So Billy Robbie could have talked him Blue Water Boy to play against nobody, and he was still at the
No, but it's not for me. I'm not talking about when it's a week for them to get bigger teams than the character. Walter, the man.
Walter Boy.
Yeah,
like is Mexico alone Walter Boy can say a big team because of Africa.
Yes, I wouldn't give Leon Bailey the edge of Walter Boy. Both of them.
Name me the big when you compare to Van Dijk. And the Man City players,
yes,
and the Arsenal defenders. Hold on, we're talking about people play the World Cup.
Hold on.
What about when they reach the play against the people on a consistent basis? They do it every season.
No, man, but may I say, yes, you would agree that Walter is a better player for Jamaica than Leon. Walter was not special for him. And I think Walter, if you're talking about national, Walter, if you're talking combined, I would go Leon. But if you're talking combined for others as well.
We never did that. We don't have create some other arguments. Because it's too much to discuss. All right. Just a point out say, as a footballer, yes, heaven and earth between Walter Boy the player and Leon. Because that with the ball, bring together when we can debate. Because I say, the baller was very overrated. Right. Very odd.
We're coming back after the break. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by EdgeGen, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited, and Fossil.
Scotland suffered a 16-run defeat by Bangladesh in their first ever outing at the Women's T20 World Cup. They had 120 to win in a slow pitch in humid conditions in Sharjah. Scotland was stifled by Bangladesh's variety of speed options. And could only manage 107. Opener Sarah Price kept her side in the game with 49 not out, but struggled for support in the middle order as they stuttered under pressure to chase. There was also some early nerves in the field for Scotland, with few chances dropped amid promising bowling effort, restricting Bangladesh to just 107. And that's Sports Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by EdgeGen, changing lives one gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapter Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fossil.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
With so much to do in one location, make Megamart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite, and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions, and see the beauty products in our pharmacy. All in one amazing location. My Megamart, the best value by far. My Megamart, the best value by far.
Again, I just not deliver me from this problem. Well, this what I come out of the kick my
I'm a
water.
genie, man. Relax. I come to grant you 3 wishes.
I
Yeah,
just
man.
need one wish right now.
One wish.
I need this roof to be fixed.
Tropical metal products, man. Please, for you. On them at 876-765-9444. And we stock a wide variety of roofing and building solutions, man. So check them out, man. So you see, I save your money, so I can save
I
dinner.
need a couple of genie for today.
Limited offers a high quality complement of food and sustainable products and services, unparalleled anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America. Everything agriculture, water, energy, hardware, home and garden. From engineering and design, manufacturing and supply of product, consultation, after-sales service to implementation and maintenance. Call us today at 876-603-3946. Isratech, master the elements.
Super Center, everything for your home.
You are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply people to retail therapy as a super center is the place to be. We go Plaza Kingston and Memphis. We have it all. From linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, workplace, wall decor. It's everything for your home and beyond.
Gonna make you smile. You smile. Super Center. It's a lifestyle.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. All right, so we're back.
This is Walter White. Go back on line.
Yeah, we go back. We go back. Hello. Hello. Rains it poor. This really what do it. So below average petrol without them rubbish. I don't understand what below average petrol. That's the part I don't get. I get your point. There are many other good points to make for world number. From text and Mr. 67669. See if you can try.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Orville, why are you losing your opinion that black pearl is a better ball than colors? The pearl is a more household game this time for Jamaica. Drawing more spectators at the stadium. Now, I wasn't losing that. Zidane is a little.
Yeah, but I'm never ever discussing Leon Baker.
Yeah, but here's the point. I think most people would agree that Walter is a better player for Jamaica than they are. They could argue that they are by far the club. Now the question is, where then do you rate across the competition? That was the form. And I think most people would agree that they are.
Remember, this is just never just come up with this, you know.
Yeah, but if I look at somebody like a Bibic, who would have done pretty well for pretty well with the I think he would be higher up across the board than Leah. Even if you agree that they are ahead of him, but he would be well below. Not international. So,
Well, at least you come with that credible name.
He becomes never so well and club.
So that would not, you can't.
But if I had to choose one of the two to play a match for Jamaica,
what is the first one again? You know, say, you have the best version of it.
if I had to choose between Nikita Miller and Michael Gordon to play for Jamaica, based on the record when they played for Jamaica, going by their record for Jamaica.
So you know them
career-wise, career.
If you know the prospect again,
It's no man, career.
no man say you get Nikita career.
You're best for Jamaica.
No, best
For Jamaica.
No.
But I'm talking international.
I know, so let's say we know an argument. They're going to take Nikita Miller.
But if I am taking Walter Ball over Leon, this we're talking about the best performer for Jamaica.
Let's stick to Nikita. If you have a clue, Jamaica got played, and the Australia national team, all that fun. And you have the discussion. It's for Jamaica. Like, based on the best. No, they're based on the best version. You know the best version of both of them. I know the Australian. One thing, Steve Waugh, if you're talking about overall, Australia, man. If you're talking about your best, then that's it. So if it's your best for Jamaica, well, if it's your overall best, now I don't know that Leon Pale is overall best in our club, sure. It's that much different from Walter Boyd's overall best in our national club. No man, listen. Walter Boyd at his very best in our Jamaica, sure. And Leon Bailey at his very best in our club, sure. The difference is that no man is sharp to the concept. No man, we are talking about Walter Boyd against, we're not talking about against what? Which Walter Boyd is talking about? Walter Boyd, the man we are trying to shots I say at his best without against give me the game. But you have to tell us give me the outer class. Oh, against the league before. All right. Let me go continent. I see Bailey against Iron Munich, some of the best defenders in the entire world. Destroying them, being named man of the match against Bayern. No contact opponent, even Mexico and USA cannot compete with Bayern. Not even the best. And I've never seen Walter Boyd have an outer class game against USA or Mexico. What a good role in the aspect of his overall game was special. All right. Leon Bailey here is coming from his association with Preston. Good afternoon, Orville and Zidane. Below average is so off that not even close. Walter is a Red Bull player, can't comprehend with Bailey. Walter Boyd was a less than average player, nothing special about him as a football player. Evidently below average as a pass against Bailey. The script for his were so poorly put together. Good day, Orville and Zidane. This is Shevchenko. This is just an assumption, however. I'm wondering if it is a case of the ref not being so good with the and as such, the structure of the report was not the correct one. For example, instead of kick down, maybe you want to say kick open. In Jamaican play will be say kick down a lot. Below average watch one game to judge Leon Bailey. Bailey is coming off an injury, and it seems he picked up a knock yesterday in the game. He sounds just like me. Actually, he was worse than his day today. Orville and Zidane, why is it that people continue to call and are listening to the radio? So if you don't call, don't listen to the radio. You're struggling. Final one, for a school that cannot even win Dandy Shandy, Dintil Shore has a lot of enemies. Sometimes adults need to take accountability and let go of the victim mindset. Also, the story of the boys chasing a spectator with a knife who ran in the direction of the referee. Weeks of unicorn meat. I don't believe you. The people. All right. That is it. Yeah, we have some more, but we'll take those in the. Right. Yes, right. Now, let me give an example. A man from Unit 4 time. Walter Boyd goal against Zambia is one of the best goals a Jamaican has ever scored. You see, people, Zambia. I remember the goal. I remember the goal and turn the defender inside out 4 times. Yeah, man, that is one of the better goals. It was a special goal, I agree. Yeah. But guess who got people? Zambia. But indeed, it was a very it was a brilliant strike. Yes, that goal there? It was a brilliant strike. One of the better goals. But remember, he had to turn somebody inside out. Several times. That defender, obviously, Zimbabwe, Zambia defender. You know, me I come down. I think a lot of Jamaicans overrate Bailey. Overrate Boyd. I think the true Boyd is somewhere between your extreme and the public. Here's the problem. When I take up my thing, I see Genk, Bayer Leverkusen, and now Aston Villa. And then I take up the other thing now, I see Colorado Fox. This is not MLS. This was before the MLS. Arnett, Swansea, 3rd Division, Constance Spring, and Navarre. We should not be calling these players. The only reason why we're calling these two players' names is because they're Jamaican. All right, so you're saying that everybody who plays sub-sport is better than everybody? No. So, for example, if Leon Bailey was not a Jamaican, let's say he was an Englishman and couldn't make English national, and he did what he did at Genk, Leverkusen, and now at Aston Villa, we would not compare. All right, here's you want to go to the car. Baby God got a contract at Old Trafford, while Rudy did not. Pepe Goodison did not, while a lot of the players. Baby God was no better than when he got a he was younger,
had more upside. So Rudy Dixon would not have had the chance to play in the but I can guarantee you that at the time when Bibi was signed, he was not a better footballer. Or Pepe Goodison or Tati Rose.
Yeah, but he's a better overall player.
I don't know that.
Career-wise.
No. He got a chance that Rudy them and Pepe them never. Well, Pepe, yeah. But I can tell you, he didn't get a contract because he was any better than these people. He was younger. He was greater
Yeah,
upside.
but I'm not talking about merely getting a contract.
But what I'm doing, but
Yeah,
I am
so
convinced that if Rudy Dixon in his prime at 1920 did get a contract the way Bibi did, he would be just as successful.
Well, I'm not sure. I can't.
Because when I see the two of them, Bibi can't play football no better than Rudy.
I'm not sure.
Granted, two different rules.
Yeah, but I can't work with that. Or
You can't work with
you have to work
with work.
Yeah.
All right. And I've said it. I've seen Cleveland Davidson, for example. There's a different sport playing for Jamaica in cricket for 10 years, while Paul Palmer Sr. never got a Jamaica game. And I can tell you that Cleveland Davidson couldn't bat no better than Paul.
What did Cleveland Davis do when he played for Jamaica?
Him decent.
Because if I play at the highest level and I play very well and
He was decent.
And you have never played enough. I mean, no argument.
No, decent. But yes, when it's you see in sports that selectors have a role to play.
Yeah,
in whether you get selected or not.
But it don't matter. Man.
Yes, so when them come back to local cricket, with no step Paul Palmer.
Nikita
Put it this way. Right here with Cleveland.
Nikita Miller, can't say, listen, me a better T20 bowler than
No. A lot of
Ryan. But not Ryan, but me no get the opportunity.
No. Suleiman Ben never play test cricket.
No, me not talk about test, man. Me talk about Narayan. Nikita Miller can say, anyone me get the opportunity to play T20 cricket.
I am saying
in
Suleiman Ben played a lot of test cricket. Nikita Miller did not.
No, me not go swim.
But I told him to do the same thing, left arm spin. The fact that Suleiman Ben played only for test cricket and take only for he cannot bowl better than Nikita.
But then we have the evidence that Nikita Miller they play against the same players at the same level as Nikita.
Outside.
Yeah, well, so we can't use that example. We want example of me getting the opportunity and you don't. You can't say better than me.
All right.
Sorry for you. That's how it go.
We'll take a break. We're coming.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. We hope the lines sort out themselves, you know. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Oh, this is Raka. Welcome.
I'm here, man. I've been listening to you. I don't know. I know that the football that is played outside of Europe is looked down on. And I still know that some of the teams in the Champions League in Europe cannot beat some of the teams in the Copa de Libertadores in South America. I know that. However, the European teams are stronger, more better funded, etc. But sometimes when I hear the reasoning, it would want me to conclude that we should stop playing football in these regions, you know. And it's only those who are European based should strive for that sport. Because we acknowledge that the fields in Jamaica are inferior. We acknowledge certain other things. But a lot of the players in Jamaica are faster than the players in Europe. Now, all I'm saying is, why can't we appreciate what we have?
But who say we don't?
And we don't. And I can use a lot of the conversations and use it as a standard, because it's like you have persons who are fully committed to the idea that the national coach should never, ever pick any local player in any squad, because none of them are up to scratch. Now, with that mindset, it means that if they were to matriculate to a European team, then they can be considered, which is what I want all the players to aspire towards. But reasonably speaking, some of the players must be able to make the team, even though they are playing locally. Because some of the players that I have seen taken from England to play for the country is an embarrassment. Now, how this conversation turned out, I don't even feel like talk about the CONCACAF League that's coming up today, but yeah, no big up on ourselves. You know, it's a depressing state when we cannot appreciate what we have. Yeah.
But who is we though, Rocco?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, listen, I can say this. I don't know if Zidane have any communication with like below average and so forth outside of this setting. But in the circumstances, I don't think that a man who played for our national team, you should be saying he was garbage. Because I agree that the comparison with him and Ryan
I use the word garbage. I use the word garbage to describe any player today.
Zidane is not one time to talk about this thing, you know, bro.
Oh, but you mentioned below average and today.
But Zidane
isn't Leon Bailey a Jamaican?
Zidane.
Hold on, Rocka, man.
Now, let me finish the point first, no, man.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, I agree with your point, Zidane. But how you put it across is almost like Walter Boyd wasn't of any use at all.
But why you more? Like man, I hear you. But why you more upset about? But why you more upset about what I said about a retired player? But not upset.
I am not upset, sir.
You sound upset,
Rocka. So don't use. I am not upset. I am disappointed.
But all right, let me use the word disappointed. Why are you more disappointed about what I've said about a retired player as opposed to what below average has said about somebody who can actually help us now to qualify?
No,
he was mocking and jeering. He was celebrating. He was celebrating. Let's say Leon Bailey was injured, because I understand that he was. Let's say he wasn't, and the player think him up, the coach think him up your rubbish and take him out. Why would a Jamaican be celebrating that and laughing and jeering, and you are not disappointed in that, but you're disappointed with me criticizing a player that cannot no longer help us?
You notice that what I said at the outset? I said I am in agreement with your point that Walter Boyd is not as good as Leon Bailey.
Yeah, I heard you.
However, I did say that, sir.
But I know what you said.
However, I am still maintaining that you can highlight the fact that he is not on Leon Bailey's level, but don't use certain words, bro.
It's not me bring
to make it look like he was nothing much to us.
It's not me.
I know that
it's not me bring it up still. So no pressure.
And in the circumstances of the previous caller, whatever the callers put across, it is to their opinion. You should be the logical one on our.
Then a logical argument, Miguel Walter Boyd was very ordinary for me when I saw him hardly involved in the games. He walked around, draw down him shots. He had this ability to dismiss defenders very well, which he does occasionally, and he kicks the ball very well. But his consistency in games, in the defend, in the track, he wasn't an intelligent player. And when he played good teams, more times than not, he was out of the game. That's what I saw.
And
when I was a youngster, me think Walter White was God as well, is when me start understand the tactical aspect of football and I realize Walter White was nothing special really. I was fooled about like many Jamaicans have the Brooklyn and the Salad and all these things, but he was going nowhere pretty much. That's why he was a centre forward, played a bunch of games and only scored 19 goals.
And that is not an issue, Zidane.
Yeah.
And I am not here to defend a point of a caller. All I am saying, you can use words or you can use terminologies that don't make it look like the man was like
the way how the Pearl ordinary. The man went for 2 non-special English-based players and was comfortable to keep Walter Boyd out. Dean Burton was 19 at the time, a little boy, and never special, and Paul. Walter Boyd was not special that it was easy for the coach to say, you're in discipline, may I keep the Paul and Dean Burton.
So Burton wasn't special.
No, sir, Dean Burton can't play football. Dean Burton couldn't control it properly.
Then what you call play football? These are some of the things where you say.
Dean Burton couldn't even control football well, boss. Come on.
But when you call, but all right, but listen, the other day I heard you making a comment in relation to Holland. And in terms of my recollection of your comparison of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, is for you to say that Haaland is this and that. Haaland don't have the attributes that these two players have.
Yeah, but his movements off the ball is great. In control, pass well, and he's a very, very prolific goal scorer.
Yes, but
the only
what
thing he
about
doesn't
the
do
other
well,
aspects that you listen? Is the other aspects that you use to grade Messi over Cristiano Ronaldo? You know, remember?
No, Messi's gonna give you Ronaldo's goals, and then he's gonna give you
and more
Messi and Zidane outside of goals.
Yeah, so how comes you just use what Haaland lack and propel him?
No, but I think
and then you put the others as nothing.
Who has nothing? Who put as nothing?
You remember the conversation you were having? Because I was surprised when you
yesterday I put others. They say
that Haaland is such a special.
Yeah, but you're saying I rate Haaland highly, but me put others as nothing. Who are these others?
I don't remember all of this thing, bro. But now that my disappointment is somewhat subsided, I will be in the stadium today because I hope and trust that Mount Pleasant can win.
People
and both Jamaican clubs can advance.
Hey, you know where man, big up yourself, Raka. Yeah. I don't know why Bill Ravage brought up this Walter Boy thing because so one man sitting on doing the park with rate. I said,
Walter Boy was better than you're giving.
No, we're not talking about whether we think. The way the people revere Walter Boy, the man rate.
Why do you think they did?
Because Jamaicans don't really understand football to all that. Jamaican fans that are one.
Well on. The same Jamaican fans where me telling us say I know football win.
No, we're talking about love now. Nice try. Talking about where you love more. We're not talking about whether you understand it.
Jamaicans don't understand football.
Not as much as they think. When I hear them reason. No, it's true. But let me tell you, say
do Jamaicans understand track and field? Sprint.
This track and I already said this is not having. You know why you want people to beat me, the track and field people them. When they talk to them, up here so higher than when they talk to the football people for the most part. I think so. That is just my opinion. So I don't love football more. But what they considered great in football, I mean, I was brought up in that.
They were other blocky bulls except Walter Boy.
He was the best of the lot.
And no man, Walter wasn't, even if you wouldn't call Walter a special player, but Walter was capable of very special things for the football.
I agree. They will not see the goal against Mexico.
It's not just the goal, man. Yes, because of Walter Boy's ability to go on with a bag of things, he attracted people. You couldn't leave him.
I know.
Yeah, man. So
he attracted that many defenders.
You can't leave him alone. Him do things, so you have to keep your iPad.
You know, if you go down if you go certain place and tell him there, what's the new player? Damarai Gray is better than Walter Boy. You know that a lot of people tell us you're mad.
Not for Jamaica.
He hasn't played long for Jamaica, and he has been one. Damarai Gray has been one outside of the last 3 or so games. So he has been brilliant for Jamaica, but he has not played long enough. But may I say, as a footballer, if you go to people and say that boy there, I bet they're going to tell you, say, no, sir.
All right, you hear me?
And he is.
Walter Boy was revered, and it's not just because he was a rookie.
It's because we never exposed to football as much as
that too.
So now we expose that we're seeing what a better man that tell us say. If we never exposed to football as much and we say Ireland come to Jamaica and play for Norway. But you know Norway in a great that Ireland is not involved in the game. You know say people that Jamaican people that say Ireland are idiot.
Yeah. But I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it.
Yeah, man. We go back on that.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
I got chatting to the phone, you understand?
Rooney.
Anyway. Orville.
Yes, sir.
Cannot believe you make Zidane get to with this, brother.
It's a me
ask you. Wait no man before you.
But you say me make him get.
You make him get to with it, Baba. You can party. You say you're the greatest at this. Wait no man, stop. Yeah. You say you're the greatest at this, Baba. Cannot make Zidane get to with this with Walter Boyd and Leon Daly. You understand me? If you there one match and you say Walter Boyd come to the gate and you say Leon Bailey come to the gate, who you would have picked? A simple match that. There's nothing on a football field.
Hold on, man. Hold on, Rooney.
Just stop. Just stop, no, man. Orville Higgins. Wait, no, Orville. Orville Higgins.
Wait, no, man. Rooney, hold on. Now we are hosting the program.
Yeah.
You said what? I'm going to show you how you're wrong. You can't then kill him after that. Ask me the question.
No, man.
Ask me, man.
If you say Walter and Leon come to again.
Stadium tunnel.
Yeah.
To play for Jamaica. Yeah. Against Mexico.
No. Just to play football, my boss.
Football. No, Bailey.
You understand me? At him best.
Bailey.
He said Bailey rule.
We're going to talk about a disciplined discipline Walter Boyd who go to
He
training
said Bailey.
and put in the work.
He here and
Discipline.
he
You understand
he
me?
said Bailey.
At their best.
He
There's
said Bailey.
nothing on a football field where Leon Bailey can do what Walter Boyd can do. There's no attribute that Leon Bailey have that Walter Boyd don't have. The only difference between footballers now and footballers back then is that the footballers now have more opportunities. You call it up Genk. Genk is a brand beside my boss. You understand? Them big enough for them league. Just like how Arnett Garden big in Jamaica, I saw Genk big in Belgium. You understand me? But it's a brand beside.
Calm down. We're not going to water. But hold on, Rooney, we're not going to water.
All right. I apologize. When you call Walter Boyd name and Leon Bailey name, you really get the emotions flowing. You understand me, my boy?
Yeah, man.
So when you hear people talk, it's not because they're.
I know, man. As I said, Jamaica really know football. But Genk, the Belgium league, is a higher standard than our local Premier League. Even though you say
everything is a higher standard than the Jamaica Premier League. So no go there. But guess what?
Rooney.
The best in Jamaica, Walter Boyd play for it. The best in Belgium, and Bailey go play. He had more opportunity to play.
All right, Rooney, Boyd better than Bailey. Fine, you win. Boyd is a better football.
No.
You win the argument, but hold on.
And that way I go for.
Yeah, man, that's the one, man.
All I'm saying is, at their best.
Yes, Rooney, me agree. Boyd at them best is better than Leon Bailey. But me just want to
at their best,
yes.
Just listen to what I'm saying.
Me agree,
at their best, there is nothing that Leon Bailey can do.
I agree that Boyd is better than Leon Bailey. Yes, Rooney, I agree. But you still go and get the lick same way for the rubbish that you do.
Me away. When I come back, when me away. Me not going away.
Coming back. Boy, tell me.
The trend-setting sports desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., is Jamaica's #1 call-in sports program. Join me, Orville Higgins,
and me, Christopher Zidane Matthews,
as we continue to take call-in sports discussions to the highest levels on radio. The sports desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., on Jamaica's #1 sports radio station. The hour between 3 and 4 p.m. is sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, with locations in Kingston, Ocho Rios, and Montego Bay.
Do you want the keys to discovering your God-given purpose? Would you like a strategy to fulfill your unique destiny on earth? How about a map to help you navigate the twists and turns on your journey of life? Do you, don't you, will you, won't you? If I coax you, would you want to? Don't you want to? Aren't you going to? Oh, come on, you said you would. Hey, this is Everton Thomas, your friend, your bishop, from the Emmanuel Apostolic Church International with headquarters at 12 Slide Road in Kingston, Jamaica. And I'm inviting you to join me this and every Friday at 11 a.m. right here on this station for Insights, inspiring conversations for everyday life. That's Insights, Fridays at 11 a.m. God bless you now. Stay awesome.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Welcome back. Rooney, you're still there.
The music soon start, people.
Yes, so yes, Genk is a Belgium club.
Yes, it is.
Who kept, for example, Kevin De Bruyne and Benteke. You know those Belgium players, international players, they played for Genk. They are leading the league right now. So it's a top club in Belgium.
It is a top club in Belgium. I give you that.
Hold on,
man. Yes. Just like how Arnett Garden is a top club in Jamaica.
Yeah, man. But remember, the Belgian national team would have qualified for multiple World Cups.
And I'm just saying.
Hold on, no, boss. No, you're not going to interrupt me, boss. I allowed you. I allowed you, man. Yeah. So this country, Belgium, has qualified for multiple World Cups, right?
Okay, yes.
And they have produced the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, Mark Wilmots. I remember I robbed Prendergast. I just a joke Prendergast, but when we use the word rob, I'm not serious. Remember in that phantom call when they equalized against Brazil 2002, that team, that country that qualified for multiple World Cup. Remember that big Belgium team that Argentina defeated in 86, right? Orville. So they have produced lots of quality international teams. So I don't want to think they have earned the respect. They are not English Premier League or the Spanish League, but they have earned the respect for you to say their league is a formidable league. No, I cannot mention Genk out of Belgium.
Probably not.
You're going to take the lick, my boss.
Probably not.
I cannot mention.
Probably not.
No, man,
we not see them in a Europe. They're not here.
Yeah, man, but I'm saying
so So you would have said the club itself,
yeah, but hold on.
the country is a good footballing nation. But the club Genk is not in Europe.
They would have produced some of the better.
But
hold on, Rooney, man. They would have produced some of the better players for Belgium.
But
hold on, Rooney.
Why Genk as a football club is not dominant in Europe?
Rooney, me no want an argument with him. I just want to make the point.
I'm not arguing. I'm just asking.
Yeah, but you're not allowing me to say anything, my boss. That's the point. That's the problem I'm having now. You're not allowing me to finish the point.
Why Genk the club is not a superpower where they produce so much big baller? Why they're not a superpower in a Europe?
Rooney, you know why the reason why I don't want to make the point?
Let me hear the reason why you want.
But
you
keep interrupting me, my boss. Allow me, no, Rooney.
Because you not make no sense, my boss. What's the
point?
Genk is not a superpower in Europe.
Who said they were a superpower?
Belgium.
Who said Genk was a superpower?
Belgium the team. Belgium the country.
Who said Genk was a superpower?
Is a formidable
music
country in a
music, boss. Because we're not getting anywhere.
Because you're losing, you're wrong.
No, but
music. You don't agree with what
I'm going to make the point when you're gone. I'm not running my boss because I'm not allowed to make the point.
Boy, I'm a wish. Hey, my head hurt. Rooney, me can't say one thing.
Why this man hurt him gone?
Belgium as a country is formidable in a Europe. Genk is not the formidable team in a Europe. They might bramble just like Waterhouse, Arnett Garden, them bramble, I see them to Genk bramble, brother.
Rooney.
Come tell me about all of the
Rooney.
Yeah, Orville, go on through.
You know what's on my calm today?
Yeah, man, I calm to man. Zidane come go on like him want push down him rubbish from people, man. And you have to educate the people about it. Genk.
I have not said anything yet. I have not said anything yet. So
I never hear about Arnett Gardens in Europe yet. I
never hear about Arnett Gardens in Europe, boss.
The question is the Belgium league higher than our JPL?
Every league I got higher than
the man no ask. Yeah, we gone.
In Europe, every year,
me don't know about that. Me don't know about that. Cause you have some really bramble league.
Rooney, name the Bramble League.
Malta is
name
a
the Bramble League.
Name
the Bramble League.
Full Malta League. Craig Butler said him son 44 assists on him. So
but you really and truly you got bring Maldives.
Is you say every league is you say but they're in Europe, my boss.
Montenegro,
You just say Rooney. You just said out of your mouth that every league in Europe is better than our JPL. Is you and me correct you?
So why aren't we talking about where Craig Butler carried the ball? Why are we not?
Anyways, we're gone, Rooney. We're gone. Big up. It's a struggle.
Rooney, me try if it,
but him can't call Genk a idiot side, a bramble side. When I put up that man play for Genk and they were in the Europa League and they did well, and then I come tell them about Waterboy and Arnett Garden. It's chalk to cheese. Leon Bailey at Genk is playing against far better players. That's the point I was going to make. That's why I mentioned how good the Belgian national team was. It means that big baller come from the country. So Leon Bailey would play against these players.
But you could have said that.
Yeah, but him not give me a chance.
No, you could have said Walt Rooney operates at a higher level.
Rooney slow, so I wanted to break it down.
No, but you see, the slower the man is, the quicker you have to make the point.
I think Rooney knew where I was going. I was
interrupting. You see, the slower you think the man is, sometimes the quicker you have to make the point.
Well, you are the teacher, so.
You see, the longer you take to make the point,
well, you're the teacher.
The more you have to lose.
No, you're a teacher, so you're probably right.
Just say, Genk is at a higher level than it.
Yeah, so Genk can play against better people.
Better play. You could have said that, you know?
Yeah.
And then Rooney, you that. No, that's still quarrel, maybe the quarrel. Second selection. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. And this one is called Father God by Xavi.
Oh no, when you can't seem to find the answers, get down and pray. Oh, yeah. Sometimes the devil just won't give up, but you gotta send in faith. Oh, yeah. Father, Father, can you hear me? I need you in my life today. Oh, yeah. Oh. Let your blessings surround me. They're trying to take my soul away. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Father, 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 oh Lord, Spirit, 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 oh Lord, lift him up, yeah. No matter worry, 'cause everything will be okay. Will be okay. When the time gets tough, yeah, lift your hands up high and shout his name. And shout his name. Father, Father, can you hear me? I need you in my life today. Oh, yeah. Oh, let your blessings surround me. They're trying to take my soul away. Oh, yeah. Father, 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 oh Lord, Spirit, 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 oh Lord, Father, Father, oh yeah, Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit,
All right, so that is Father God by Xavi. Second song selection. Big up to Edge Campaigns for those who dream in color. All right, I play some more referee with the next caller. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, this is Dwight Chatu.
Yo, dangerous in 5 minutes. Zidane, Orville, how you guys doing?
Yes. Me no say nothing where you gonna take me on for today, sir. Did I?
What day is today?
Today is Thursday.
You know, so Thursday, one of the days, I'm going to have to take you on.
Oh, yeah.
Contractually, both take you on Thursday.
What me said? What me said?
No, but let me start by saying, really insightful stuff, Orville. Good work with some of the interviews over the past few days with the mother and the youngster and the school. I really like the fact that you got all the different sides to step forward and to give their thing. And I think the whole thing was really interesting. I think, you know, I wonder if that's a sports this have to start to explore more of them social issues. Now, what do you think, Zidane? That's so nice, not you?
We can.
I don't know that it's a social issue.
But I think I know what you mean. I think I know what you're trying to say. Yes.
Yeah, but I thought it was I thought the whole thing was an interesting discussion and a point to a couple of stuff. It even go back to something me and you did the talk about Orville.
What's that?
Zin, which is you say you don't agree with a school suspending a boy, but you have no problems with a school expelling a student.
Or keeping a student.
Yes, yeah, man. You say you don't have a problem with a school keeping a student. You don't have a problem with a school expelling a student.
Yeah.
But what you have a problem with is a school suspending a student.
Yes.
You still hold to that?
Yes.
After listening to all the people you talk to, you still hold to that?
Yes.
How can you? All right, let me start it next year. You agree that expelling a student is worse than suspending him, right?
Yes.
You agree that the what you call it now, the dislocation and stuff that is caused by the expulsion of the student is way worse.
You asked me that already.
Which is caused by
I've already answered that. Yes.
So you're saying yes.
Yeah.
So why would you agree to the worst of the two evils?
No, because there's another level that is not as bad as suspension or expulsion. You keep him at school.
Who said that you only can have 2 levels in a school? Schools try to do multiple levels before they expel a student.
And for me, as long as the student's behavior doesn't warrant him being kicked out of the school, I'm finding a way to do his rehabilitative work while he's coming to school.
But isn't it possible that the resources of the school don't allow, and also the safety of other students at the school doesn't really allow
safety
for them to?
Now you bring on that by suspending him. I'm compromising the safety of other students. Explain more.
Man, you could use it as a device to allow him to cool off.
I could.
Cooling off thing. Them say cooling off works.
No, but he never had an issue with fellow students. You know?
No, we're just talking in general. You know, we're not talking about a particular.
So you're saying like if him
generally,
like if him fight another boy at school.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If him fight another you, hold the line. I'm coming back after. Hold on.
Yeah.
If you want real energy for true, just send on the Vigatan too. Good source of iron for me and for you, make you feel like say you have energy for two. When you make a man flex with you and your crew work late or left the gym after 2. Vigatan tonic the remedy for some man for sue. So send on the Vigatan too. Vigatan, from your new energy you are different. Just send on the Vigatan then. Chunk up your body, drink and come again. Vigatan 2 are the remedy, my friend.
Vigatan 2, good source of vitamin and iron for you.
Blessings. Have you been blessed by the Real Talk Show with Bishop Manning? Well, you can listen to the Real Talk Show Mondays to Fridays, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the Omega Radio app. Just go to your app store and look for Omega Radio or listen live on the Omega Church Broadcasting Network website. That's www.omegachurchradio.com. You can also watch on Facebook at Omega Church. On YouTube, you can watch the live church service at Omega Church or Omega Radio. You can also call us at 876-319-1148 or 876-613-9129. The toll-free number is 877-494-0253. That was a paid advertisement by Omega Radio.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back with you, Sato.
Yeah, man, go on talk. So you're responding. You're saying that suspension allows for some amount of cooling off.
All right, so if
also allow for some amount of reflection, and it could work.
All right, so you're talking about them being a danger to the school if they are still at school. It is my considered belief that violent tendencies that a youth may have has more to do with his home environment than his school environment. Therefore, sending him back to the environment that I think would have contributed more to his violent tendencies isn't the answer for me. I believe that...
Orville, but you can't argue like that because expelling him sends him right back there and you already agree with expelling that.
No. I'm saying expelling for me is last resort after a series of corrective measures would have failed.
Yeah, and suspension is one of those corrective measures.
I don't believe it is. Most of
all right. So in a school, do you have far more suspensions than you have expulsions?
Yes.
Okay. So a guy could argue that suspensions work to some extent.
No, I don't. No, I don't know that. The fact that students get suspended more often don't mean that they work. I don't know.
I said someone could argue.
Well, I wouldn't argue that. You could argue.
Somebody could argue.
And somebody could argue that suspensions don't change children's behavior. I don't have the data to know that. I don't know.
somebody also could argue that there are cases when a student is suspended that a lot of social aid, a lot of attention comes to the situation, and that benefits the student.
And somebody could argue that keeping the youth at school and giving him
couldn't they argue that?
Yes.
Like in this particular case.
Yes, but I'm saying they could
fine.
The
student has been suspended. It has brought.
Yes, you could argue that. It's a long story short. You could argue that. But I could argue. But
and Orville Higgins is helping the guy and things. So will you call it a case of suspension working?
And I don't know. I don't know if the youth behavior changed. I don't know.
What you mean? Is the reason why you call win that this thing was because the guy was suspended?
No. I don't know that suspending him has modified his behavior.
I'm going to ask you the question again. Isn't the reason why you started to take an interest in this is because the student was suspended?
Not necessarily. I took an interest in the boy.
What? May I listen to a different program or something?
No.
Come on, man. Be truthful.
No, because he was suspended. Me did take an interest in the boy from me saying box the referee.
Go on. But
and
did
then
you have an issue with him being suspended?
I don't.
And you say you're going to tell the.
I have an issue with suspension generally.
Okay. Well, in this case, we see an example of suspension working.
I don't know how do you know?
The thing is more
how do you know it's
a lot of people?
How do you know? Oh, Jesus the White. How do you know it's working? The youth come back off a suspension and go on with that thing the very night him come back at the school. You never hear the principal.
I think work can be described in a couple of. No, give me a chance to answer.
Yeah.
I think working can be described in a couple of ways. On one level, you can talk about the end goal in terms of the boy's behavior changing. But I think any situation where more social assistance is put towards a particular thing, I find that to be working.
This boy who was on, all right, my time now. This boy who was on suspension, the principal said, come to school.
I think he's still on suspension.
Right. The principal said, come to school Wednesday, come sleep at the school. So we can carry you to the disciplinary hearing. It's a Thursday. And this boy who was on suspension, go on with that thing. This while the night when he come back after suspension. I don't know that suspension worked.
No, while he was on suspension, a guy named Orville Higgins heard about it.
No, man, but you can't use it. No, I would still talk to him if he school boss.
The guy could chance that change his life. You know. Come on, Orville.
But I'm saying Orville Higgins could still talk to the boy if me here saying box a referee and another probationary thing at school. I am interested in the boy. Anyway. Hold on, let me make the point. The reason why Orville Higgins has taken an interest in this boy is largely due to the fact that the public has an interest in this boy. So Orville Higgins runs a public discussion program. The public, the sporting public has taken a large interest in this boy. So Orville's motives are largely due that. If everybody had talked about a youth, then me that like fit can help the youth. If it was a youth that the public had zero interest in, because I know him would be the first youth to get expelled and him not create no stir up and public create. So it is not the suspension per se, it is the public discussion around the suspension. Put it away.
Okay. All right. Me and you go start to disagree on that. I think having a student remain in school but suspending him and mobilizing forces to try to help him is better than kicking out a student. And if you believe that kicking out a student you agree with, but suspending you don't agree with.
Why do you keep saying kicking out a student? No, stop.
Orville, hear me, man.
No, man,
but it's 5 minutes.
No, man, but me give you another minute.
But I make a point to Zidane about something.
And I'm going to give you another minute, though.
No, go ahead.
But I'm going to make the point. You are saying
no, but you can make the point. But let me just mention something to Zidane.
All right, you want to
one thing. Yeah, Zidane. You know, say you're bull, because you both you have been at it with this whole thing. If it's coaches or players that you give more credit to, you know the argument that Young Bull have, right?
Yes.
So you know, some of the side with Bull, but more Bull to come on the radio and say, with the example of Vincent Kompany going to Bayern Munich, moving from when did that coach in England again? Burnley.
Yes.
What happened to Burnley again?
They got relegated.
Relegated.
Yeah.
Look like the McClone in the English league. and him cut across, and me don't know who him know or who he's married to, but him get the Bayern Munich job.
Yeah, surprise.
You know, say, you know, me start, and Bayern Munich has been playing very well so far. No?
Yeah.
So me start to want Bull to start to come back and explain that to you. It's really between the two on still, but me the lean on both sides. But me think I want Bull explain that, because that sort of sound like it win you the argument, Zidane.
Well,
but me want Bull to start to come back and give me a chance.
because what I maintain is that the more money you have to spend as a club, in modern, I don't know why it's happening in the 80s and the 70s, but in modern day football, the more money you have to spend, the more likely you are to win championship. Not the biggest coach you can afford, but the biggest players you can afford is going to determine how many titles you win.
All right. Me understand.
Maintain that.
Bull, if you're listening, just come bring me back over to your side of the argument and just explain whether or not the Vincent company lose you the argument or what. Just give me a talk. All right, Bull.
All right, cool. Chato.
Orville, we talk again. All right.
I saw you for sound. I saw you for sound on the radio every time.
Even when I beat you up.
Even when you beat
me. Understand.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, not like Rooney. Not like Rooney. Yeah, man, you beat me up today. Yeah. But I said, I just beat me up. What is my way at all? Yeah. But he kept saying, me prefer you get expelled. Ideally, I don't want a youth getting expelled. Ideally, my first option is to keep a boy in school. Well, the point you made about the fact that he was suspended, so he was away and came back, and the first night, come back. You get natural. So you're thinking that if he was at the school during that period, doing the probational stuff and doing
chances are whatever him do that Wednesday night,
would not have occurred.
There was days when him get suspended.
It's a reasonable.
Yes, he had the boy being at school and we attack to him
and
straight.
Monitor him, and I say, yo.
Chances are whatever it is that irked him to the point where that Wednesday night him go and bad that him have to get kicked off of that would not have happened. I think that is a greater likelihood that if the boy did that school, I meet with guidance counselor, I meet with this, I meet with that. To control whatever it is, there'll be a higher percentage. Remember, we can't guarantee, you know.
Yeah, because the fact that the principal said he called him, and we have calls.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we don't want to. Yeah. Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon. Because I don't heard somebody. Yeah. Good afternoon, Monse.
Yeah. Zidane, the same Vincent company. If him got Bochum are one of the Bramble team down at Germany.
Yes.
And if he got Bochum, you don't struggle.
Yeah.
If he was
superstar players are far more important to the winning of the teams than the coaches. And the star coach.
Right, because that is a straightforward.
In all sports. All team sports.
All team sports.
Yes.
Yes, but for for your mention the pearl, Mr. Matthews. I my baller that you touch there, so
Is your baller too?
Yeah, I mean, man, what you talk, man. Mind you, if that comparison we have to talk about, if you combine both for Jamaica and club football, I think Leon Bailey edged the pearl, But I don't think, because the pearl can make Sean Rodney look like a ordinary defender,
You don't know that, because you don't know how good Sean Rodney was.
Yeah, but me see Pearl embarrassed defenders at Jarek Park,
But you don't know if the defenders were embarrassed better than Sean Rodney. You don't know that. So don't say that.
So I want you to say to me, again. So you are telling me that Sean Rodney is a better defender than Pearl. No, I'm not going to say as a forward, but be able to take on people and that. You want to tell me that Sean the Pearl couldn't mash up Sean Rodney?
Sean Rodney couldn't mash
up. Sean Rodney was so good. Hold on. Yeah. The Sean Rodney was so good. We know in career no extent.
Not every great schoolboy footballer make a great big man footballer. Sympathy. Some man after them left school, them not have the same passion. Come back to the word. The fact say you better me as a big man don't mean you better me as a schoolboy.
So fine, but maybe
I'm saying I saw Walter as a schoolboy.
You believe? Hold on, Mr. Matthews, and no, I really take on Mr. Higgins, but we attack logics now. if a man is so outstanding as a schoolboy, don't you think it's natural that a man would want to take on football?
No.
So if you separate yourself so much from
May I answer you? Not all.
level,
I'm answering you. Not all the time. Some high quality schoolboy footballer and cricketer.
Maybe if it was no, because remember what was us? The 80s.
This is the 80s. When there's no money.
It was way different in them, man. A lot of people saw
no money never. No money never in a football.
Yeah, man.
Sean rather them never seen a professional out of this.
Yeah, man. Even in the 90s, it's when we got to the 2000s and beyond.
Yeah, when them man is done football, the best them can do.
No, man, I know a lot of
play
them.
for Reno.
I know a lot of them as well.
And then who for international.
It's not our country alone, a lot of them are
in
in Kingston as well.
Sean got turn
wicked baller.
Sean got turn police.
That is a good point.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I argue.
No, I mean,
Zidane with the point.
Yeah, man.
But trust me, remember, as a schoolboy defender, he never know.
There's some students in that class who want you gentlemen to explain, and they're listening right now. They want to explain why, and a big man in that class too. Why you don't use team achievement for example, in the Michael Jordan.
Hold the line, Hold the line, We'll take a break. We're coming back.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by EdgeChem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Kylian Mbappe has been left out of France squad for the upcoming UEFA Nations League matches despite returning from injury this week. The Real Madrid forward missed the 1-1 draw against Atletico Madrid on Sunday with a thigh injury, but came off the bench during a surprise 1-0 defeat by Lille in the Champions League on Wednesday. Despite recovering from the issues, France head coach Didier Deschamps has not selected the 25-year-old for the matches against Israel and Belgium. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sanya? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? Not clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Yeah, Mount Salem. Good job. All right, call us back for your final minute, Mount Salem. You said you want the class was asking a question as to why we don't use team achievement to determine who is better than who in team sports for individuals. All right, so call us back for your final minute if you can. We got another one. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Yes, Zidane.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Big up Orville.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Respect.
I want to touch the.
Oh, this is Fergie.
Huh?
This is Fergie.
Yeah, TGF.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yeah, I kind of want to touch the BLE Walter Boy argument. Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, man, we're listening to you.
Go through, my boss. Go
Yeah,
through.
we're listening.
Yeah,
We're listening.
All right. In terms of Walter Boy, right? The would you say that the biggest team that Walter Boy played for was Swansea?
Who? Yeah, you probably could say that since the Colorado, whatever he used to play, wasn't the MLS team at the time. Would have been between those two teams.
Okay, and he would have played Premier League for a number, JPL for a number of teams.
Yes.
Constance Spring.
Yes. Now go ahead when they came up in later stages of his career. Who else? Arnett Gardens.
Yeah, I think he went to Nagoz.
Yeah, man. But in the later stages of his career. So Arnett Gardens, Constance Spring. I think they said he played for, was Galaxy in the Premier League at the time?
Galaxy, I think. Was it Galaxy?
Yeah. Let's go.
Anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then would you say that his biggest game with a club or a country would probably be against Argentina? I'm not sure. I don't remember if he played against Brazil. What was that? 98 or 99?
No, he didn't play. I don't remember him playing in that Gold Cup game where Whitmore was absolutely special.
Right.
So yeah, the biggest game probably was the
Argentina. I'm pretty sure he played.
Yeah, man, he came on in the 3 games in the World Cup, So Argentina would have been the biggest team of the 3. So that would have been the biggest game.
So would you say that the Argentinian game, right, would be Walter Boyd's game where he would have faced the most talented players?
I could say that, yes.
All right. So did he separate himself to the point where a neutral person would look and say, but this man is special one? In your opinion?
He did a few things. Because me, I'm very objective, right? He did show glimpses that, hold on, if me's a big coach, me can work with. So if you never know nothing about him and what he does consistently, the things he did in the cameo that he had against Argentina, you could look at it because it's Argentina and say, me can have a second look at this player. So yes, I think he did.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And did he have any outstanding season, like off the chart season in any of the leagues that he played?
No, I can't remember that part.
Okay.
But
Leon Bailey now, right?
Yes.
Would you say that Leon Bailey was outstanding? At least, even if not throughout his whole time at Gent. But would you say that he was at least outstanding? Some of the time.
No, most of the time at Genk he was brilliant.
Okay.
And that is exactly why Bayer Leverkusen. Remember, Bayer Leverkusen didn't buy him in the summer. He was so good for Genk that Bayer Leverkusen was not going to wait until the summer. They insisted that they brought him in January. You know that it's not. It's very unusual when good players are moved in January.
Yeah.
It's tough. But he was so good for Genk that Bayer Leverkusen decided that we are going to take him in January. So he was very, very good for Genk. Yes.
And which team would have been the best or the most talented team he would have played against when he was at Genk?
You're talking about Club Brugge, some of the other top clubs in Belgium, and he did play in the Europa League as well. So I would have to check to see some of the teams that he would have faced in the Europa League for Genk that year.
All right, so let's move to Leverkusen now, because may I finish up, right?
Yes.
No other people want to
Mm-hmm.
Leverkusen, would you say that he was outstanding there? He had some outstanding affairs.
Yeah, man. He had some injury worries at the back end, but at the start, he had some very, very good games, and I think he made the German team of the season or something of the sorts after one of those seasons. So yes, you could say he had some great, some great.
And we could agree that the German league is a better league than the Belgian league.
Yeah, man. So that was an upgrade. Now we're talking about top 5 in Europe now, and maybe top 10 in the world.
All right. So now, so now let's move to Aston Villa, right?
Yes.
And obviously, you would say that the Premier League is better than
Germany.
Yeah, certainly
I
it
think
is.
most people would say.
Yeah, man, certainly it is.
And would you say that he had some outstanding outings at Aston Villa?
Definitely last season. He was one of the better Aston Villa players. Helped them to qualify for the Champions League for the first time in many, many years.
Well, I might not agree with you a lot of time, but for me, this is a non-argument.
Thank you. I mean, like how you give the breakdown stage by stage, so them can understand, you know.
I could have gone into more in depth, but I don't want to because other people want call. But that's all. That's all.
You're right, Fergie, man. When somebody's so outstanding at the levels that you're mentioning, and when somebody else was outstanding at Colorado in the A League or whatever they call it, or struggle to make an impression in third division, you don't compare these two people, my boss.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be happening. It's a joke. Yeah, man. Cool. Big up yourself.
Big up on yourself.
Yeah, man. And that is exactly why so many non-Jamaican coaches come to Jamaica, and while he's not playing so well for Jamaica, then basically force people to pick Leon Bailey. Because the new coach come and it caused a big controversy. Clean slate, me want Leon Bailey. The previous coach, when Leon Bailey said, "Me not playing for you," he must go behind the players back, and I desperately forget Leon Bailey. It's because the man is so damn good as a club footballer. It's not for Jamaica. They must see him and I say, "You agree, Orville? It's not for Jamaica. They must see." It's because he's so good at club against.
It's club football. But my thing is the fact that Leon Bailey has a more outstanding club career is largely due to the fact that the world is more looking at Jamaican footballers than ever before. So, look at your boy Fleming. Fleming played MLS, and God knows where else he played.
No, he hasn't played MLS quite.
USL.
He played USL.
But he might play overseas.
And he got called to, even though he didn't play a lot, for the French league team.
Right, but I'm saying the modern day Jamaican players are more likely to be exposed to international contracts than 30 years ago.
Yes.
Fleming cannot play football better than some youth. Keeple Donaldson and them youth. But the biggest contract, them get a muscle contract.
Yeah, but yeah, man, you're right, man. But you realize that the caller asked me though how well he played. Though he didn't only look at the fact that he's playing for these clubs, you know.
Oh well,
he asked about the performance, which is the smart thing to do. So I agree with you because
but I'm saying had the world opened up like now, them baller then.
Yeah, but Walter Boyd got his opportunity, Orville. He played for Swansea in the third division, not the championship, you know.
No, and him flop. I didn't say how well he did.
You know what? None of the games there. I was a big one.
I remember when him get sent off in one game. I can't remember watching.
You didn't even want to play the game. But
he played 12 games and scored 6 goals or something. I don't remember how he looked. But make we go back.
Well, one of the goals that he scored while Walter was such a disappointment. It was such a sublime finish. Right. So back on, I realized when the man asked me about the Argentina performance, I agree with him that listen. There were some moments in that game when if you look at Walter Boyd, you say, I wonder, I have a second look at this man, you know.
All right, we have to start. Text our car. What if I text? And we take them now. Okay, all right.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Walter Boyd at his best was playing for a third division team in England. That's a similar league to the one that Dixon is playing in now. Aston Villa was around in those days, along with almost all the teams that play in the EPL now. None of those teams in the EPL had an interest in Walter. That should say a lot about Walter in his prime versus Leon in his prime. Wrap up. Out of Leon Bailey and Ricardo Fuller, which one of them had more outstanding performance in English football? This is below average. Interesting enough. Good afternoon. Will Bailey be at the stadium on the 14th? That's another.
Well, the squad will be. When is the 4th?
Tomorrow is the 4th.
Well, the squad should be named tomorrow, so you will all know if he will be a part of the squad. Hopefully, he's not injured and hopefully Macy Greenwood is actually finalized and is there as well.
So Zidane between Leon Bailey and Ricardo Fuller for club and country, who do you say is better? I put it to you, Fuller has a far better club career, not to mention a better national career than Bailey. Stop the nonsense.
Okay, who's that?
You not put no name.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if I below average.
I know below average is that personally. Well, he usually leave his name, you know.
No, well, I know him then. I'm leaving him for the previous text. All right, that's it, you know, my boss. Yeah, send through some more. 6766968. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. CC there. You know, say, I want to ask you this, Orville. Do you think football back then is better than football now?
Is football better then than now? I think individually, yes. I think team play, no.
So
It's a team player, no, individual. The reason why I'm asking still is because when I mentioned Keeper, Dana, and whomever else and Lingwall, Dixon, all these guys, it clearly tells me that you think that they were better players then than they are now. So,
all right, I really tell you that. But generally, I think.
No, then what did you say?
No. I'm saying the fact that me think Linval them did special. No, I was making a general statement.
Yeah, he was naming the top names in his opinion.
But now that you've asked me directly, I think schoolboys, they were better individual players when I was watching schoolboy in the 80s and 90s. But I think teams now play better. International players?
Brazil, Argentina, all them teams.
Boy, it hard to say. Me think, and I'd probably go the same way. I think international football in the 80s had more individual stars. I think generally them teams play more as a team now.
All right, so you see, I think Linval Dixon had less of an opportunity than Dwight York.
No, around about the same time.
They are the same age, you know. So
yeah,
they born 71. Both of them born 71.
No man, similar. But Dwight York was lucky that him get a one pickup, man see man him go down. I would say him not play for the MC. I'm saying generally, Jamaican footballers over the last 20 years.
No, but Trinidad never did that. What was Trinidad doing in football at that time?
Yeah, but so Dwight York get a blind. I am saying Jamaican footballers were not the eyes of the world were not as much on Jamaican talent 30 years ago as it is now. You can't go around that. So everybody will have any little quality now from Jamaica at some point when get an overseas deal.
Yeah,
while 30 years ago that wasn't the case.
Some of the leagues overseas is not necessarily better than.
Yeah, man. CC merely playing overseas don't automatically mean they're better than somebody who didn't.
No, I know. What I'm saying to them is that
so I don't want anybody to think that's what I'm saying.
Move overseas because it's better monetarily. For example, you're playing at the Premier League out here and you get 100,000. You probably go over in a different league over there and probably get a 2,000, you get 2,500 better a week. So relatively speaking, you earn
so what's the point
money.
you're making? What's the point you're making?
No, you just made the point saying that some persons can go overseas and play overseas and they're not necessarily better than somebody that is playing in.
Oh, so you're agreeing with me? So you agree with that point there?
Yeah, but remember me say I think Teddy Johnson probably the most talented player who put on Jamaica jersey. And here's why. No player from Jamaica has ever left the Jamaica Premier League and gone to the
stop it.
English Premier League.
CC, you know what's not number, sir.
No player has ever left the Jamaica Premier League and gone to the English Premier League directly. None. Outside Jeremy Teddy Johnson is the only player of all of them playing we want to call we get by from out of the Jamaica Premier League into the English Premier League.
All right, make you say one thing.
Let me
make
and that makes him the most talented.
I just want to say one thing on it. Teddy Johnson, in my opinion, was a talented Jamaican player. But of all the most talented Jamaican players I know, Teddy Johnson had the lowest IQ of them all. If I was a coach, I may have an A, B, and C. Not even my D team would have picked Teddy Johnson. The man, I just nice, maybe nice I put it to the correct enough. CC, you said, now you drink a beer the next time, I'm going to describe.
Well, I know from JPL to EPL, the baller with the lowest IQ, you know.
Yeah.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, but we have something else to say.
No, man, he never he did fast and could have do something, but what as a brain, my boss, that man was as smart as a footballer.
We're coming back after the break.
It hurts if you don't check bird. The excellent customer service, our staff is knowledgeable and trustworthy. And we have a wide variety to supply society, and the price is right, yes, it's worth it. The solution to your auto parts needs to one-stop shop, and we deliver to. So if you can't come in, just link with our WhatsApp or call and make your order. And remember, there's no other. So it hurts if you don't check bird. So there's no need to search. It hurts if you don't check bird.
My Mega Mart, best value by far. With
So much to do in one location. Make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs. Grab a bite and pay some bills. Fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy. All in one amazing location. My Mega Mart. The best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, CC, back with you.
Yes, so Zidane and Orville, we hear people always make a conversation about both coach and both player. And I think it is, while they can mention and say a player, they can say vote for a player. I think it is more intricate when they come on. For example, if a man says Pep is the GOAT coach, our next person can come out about Pep as a coach now, country to a World Cup, or back-to-back World Cup final, or win Euro and things there. So when we look into it, Zidane, and win, our next person can come and start launch in terms of continental Europe, or some of the outshine Pep Guardiola. So what we need to look at, because a player can play simultaneously, or stay on his country, multiple competitions, he can play Champions League, World Cup, and he can play league. His argument is different than the continental coach. So for me, when you look at the coaches, all right, Carlo Ancelotti, Champions League, so I say continental-wise, Carlo Ancelotti. Domestic-wise, in terms of domestic-wise, winning a league, back and all of these things, Pep Guardiola. When we look internationally, some people are ridiculous, but recently, and you can only go with the past 5 years, the guy from Argentina named Solari. I feel like somebody best international coach. When we look on the last 5 years.
I think you're making a reasonable point that we should separate them, because you have some coaches that only coach club football. And footballers is more critical because they play all football. So they play top club leagues, the Champions League, and they play World Cup football as well. So you combine everything and you decide who's good. Well, Pep Guardiola has only coached at club level. So how do you differentiate that? Yeah, so I understand it, but I do understand the separation between Ancelotti and I do understand.
All right, so domestically, who are domestic?
But I'm saying they both coach league and Champions League.
In terms of in their league.
No. You see, this is the point. Don't be afraid to say Ancelotti is great at everything. I'm saying don't separate, because they both coach league football and in the Champions League as well. So you just combine them and decide who's the to do.
No, I think if I would say it's kind of slow.
Yeah, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't know why it's separate.
Domestic, I combine Europe, Pep would have the domestic war.
So your point is an excellent one. Nobody mash it up, man. So club, yeah, so it's a good point that we can separate club greatest of all time.
The final point I'm gonna make it. What?
Yes.
All right. That would be evident signing.
No. I'm not future. Listen, man. Oh, I meant, yeah. Okay, yeah.
You made the statement before.
Yes.
But guess what? No. As in physical evidence now, we are working. So the evidence now, you made it. It's a brilliant statement in your part.
No. What? No, man. No. Saying that Whisper is the best schoolboy footballer in the last 10 years is not pretty. That is so obvious.
All right. So obvious. Yeah? But I'm saying to you, if Whisper never got this opportunity and moved on in terms of where Chelsea come, a man could come and argue with you, you know. We say if he come argue with you, Chelsea basically no English Premier League club.
Well, you mean it adds, you're saying it's an additional, it's a strengthening of my argument.
It's strengthening your argument.
Okay, well, yeah.
Come to the argument. My thing is, no English Premier League club has come to Jamaica and played in a player to Jamaica. None of them. So
he doesn't tell you he's the most talent. It gives an indication that he was worth something. Fine. The most talented season was ahead at times. You can't argue from that. He's the only player who went from direct to the EPL. Talent. Great whatever him. So you must you must
Premier League.
not jump from don't link the two. All right.
No, because I tell you, if a man come from 100 league where they are 156 naira.
Who's another candidate? Who's another candidate? But try Fuller. The Fuller part, the Fuller one or two. Try Fuller, use Fuller. Yeah, man. But Fuller must play ahead of Teddy Johnson. Come on, see. Hold on, since you go forward, you can't see Fuller and Teddy and Teddy more talented now.
Fuller.
You know what's on me? You know what's like a big analyst for the race. No, pressure. Teddy didn't back in, but Teddy was very frustrating about.
I think Teddy people do more for Jamaica.
Well, Fuller frustrated the fans as similar to Leon Bailey.
More for Jamaica national team.
But Fuller was sublime on his day, and Fuller did show. I may see him destroy my team on Saturday morning in the boss. Fuller wasn't. He was brilliant when he was Jamaica.
Remember the debut that Manchester United. When you expected that game. He's just
quick. He was very quick. He was very quick, and he had some trick. Yeah, but yeah.
All right. The argument with the Leon Bailey thing, I think them have this thing where they look at blue here and they as a certain way, like what's the them that type of player. When you can about players in I think that you look at the way what Leon Bailey has achieved. That's what has achieved. And you see, you Zidane have seen both players.
All right, CC.
Yeah, I'm below average now.
You know, I get 20 minutes less, CC. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Decent conference. I like the point that since the club, a lot of the club coaches don't coach it, might be second. Last one. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Yes.
Number one in the world, man.
How are you, my baby?
Man, I tell you, one of the most difficult jobs to come on after 16, man. But 16 on the full line, man. Hey, God no, man. Hey, CC, trust me, man. I think I'm going to come pick up you and say, think smart CC is one of the most improved, you know.
Smart.
CC to learn to let go of the line, man. Especially at this time when you learn to challenge it. That's why I'm want to teach you. Teach you about the thing like that, man. I want to see you, man.
You're cracking up. You're cracking up the people behind the glass.
Orville.
Yes.
Orville. Always feel like the people.
Always feel.
No, all the things, all boiled up now. Is the final coming up now? Or what?
No, I think that was tonight. Call me tomorrow. And I will hear it.
Okay. And tomorrow the West in South Africa. South Africa. Isn't it Africa?
Yeah.
No, I'm a big up yourself, good gracious.
When you say I look for you when you say me.
Yeah.
Why would him look for
Can you
you?
imagine the man come from your company and the man and yes, look.
That's so
You understand, man? I'm getting roast for the kettle, man.
Right.
I'm a big up on yourself. Yeah, listen to him.
Yeah, man, big
Yeah.
up. Spoke about the floodlight incident. I thought on it. Even I was reading through. Yeah, there was a time for this. No, but the rules allow because they said 5 more constitute a game. Yeah, so if it was rain, if it was rain, the same. Would you have an issue? Would you have an issue? According to them, some people believe not never the line. Oh, conspiracy theory. Some people believe that because I three two of them up, and at one point in the first two are going down, the umpire came to them and asked if they want to play. But one side say yes, the other side say no. And the man said that's not. But it is who beside Russell Peter, Trinidad? Yeah. This is them saying no. Yeah. Remember, that's what I read. That's what I read. That the Trinbago team said the umpire said initially that it's dangerous. Yeah. But if both of you agree to play in the line, you play. But then I think Trinbago said no.
Russell Costa would have a thing. And
No, I read.
We have to go back to it. Maybe that. But yeah, man. Tomorrow, tomorrow, you know, what I will.
By the way, you asked me that. You said, "What the last 3 years are you have become one of the greatest I know?"
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. But more on that.
You remember when they almost give us 6 hours to that bun down?
Yeah.
That can't.
Again.
Nearly bun down. Nearly bun down.
But I know when that man can be 5 up, you get a very important card. I don't know that. But
yeah, all right. That is it, people. Thanks for the call. Who took the time out to call us. Thanks to the listeners as well who sat down throughout the day. Pick up to us, pick up to Miss Mary. Join us tomorrow, same place, same time, with all over again. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful